Why don't you just pay attention to what's going on? Ugh.
Okay, we're live.
Hello, viewers.
Hello, viewers.
It's not that funny.
Good joke.
What do you mean? I don't know.
All the viewers.
Well, I mean, the viewers aren't me, so I don't watch this.
Yeah, I don't should either. That should know what I'm doing.
Yeah, which means that there must be some people that watch this.
Yeah,
I've watched a couple.
exactly.
Me too.
Looks like you're brand loyal then, Dan.
So to return I'll return the hello from you, Aaron.
Oh,
Cool. Right. Anyway, so this is well, last session was kind of session 1, but also kind of a session 0. So we're going to call this session 1 of the Horsemen's Reckoning. However, it is continuing on from the day the Horsemen rode on Trongard, which I guess you could kind of call a prequel sort of thing. Prologue, which we played last Wednesday with a bunch of level 0 characters who we're in a city called Trongard in the outer rim of Ferris, which got attacked by the 7 horsemen of Ferris and destroyed, and most of them got destroyed along with it. Though a couple of them had a little bit of an epic last stand. For most of them, it was a lot less epic. They got crushed by boulders, or just missed, and they got stabbed, or got swallowed by a snake.
Yeah.
But we lost some good men then.
Never forget Bay Baylor Bay.
And some bad men.
and some less good men, but still we lost people.
Robert. Richard.
Richard.
Never forget.
Never forget.
Yeah,
already. But the surviving characters were Jamie Tree, who is played by Jack, who is not here. So, great, but we have his character sheets, it's all good. Jamie Tree survived. His friends, Jack Jackson, and
her friends.
I spelled it wrong. Jack Jackson and John Forrest, I think it was.
I think it was,
yeah.
Because the last one was going to be Shrub.
Yeah. Both died. One crushed by a boulder, the other swallowed by a snake. But he/she, depends on what they decide to be. That rhymed. Lived on. Chris, who is your surviving character, and who were they not surviving, and etc.?
We have Gwendolyn Armstrong, the
quote-unquote surviving character.
The widow of Richard Armstrong. Yeah, her husband, and I've decided her children as well were killed in that conflict. So
let's retcon the little part that we talked about them still being alive. They weren't dead.
They might. I've decided they've been eaten by a giant snake.
Yeah, they were there in the camp.
The children were kind of in and out of the canon because they were, first of all, Chris was like, and his 3 young children.
Yeah.
And then a couple of hours later was like, I never said they were young.
Only 3 of the children were young.
You said they only had 3. But anyway. Okay, children dead.
This is 10 children.
There was also, is it Oscar?
Yeah,
there was Oscar O'Donnell, who was a bit of a twat and got destroyed by arrows. And then there was the mighty warrior that was Jeremy something.
There was the warrior.
Jeremy almost survived.
Who, after being hit in the leg with an arrow, decided to put up a fight. Got his spin knocked out of the way by an incompetent friend.
And got decapitated.
That incompetent friend survived much longer than him.
Yeah.
After that initial mishap, yes.
It was quite the mishap.
Chris, tell us about Gwendolyn?
Well, how long did we decide? Since
3 years.
3 years.
In the 3 years, she has taken up a career of traveling from place to place.
That's not a career.
It is a career.
It's like a merchant.
She's a merchant who just does some vigilante justice on the side.
Yeah. As you all do. So
she's a merchant on the side, but her main job is walking.
And what's her class?
She's a gunslinger. She's perfected the art of killing things from quite far away.
I'm not that perfected. This is when he said perfected, and then in the first encounter she misses all her shots.
Yeah.
She's notorious for being good at
Oh
firing.
my god, Dan, no. Okay, who's next?
Dan.
Oh. Right, so Godfrey was eaten by a snake after waking up Ian, and that's the only notable thing he did. He would have survived if luck was a thing, but I still need that explained to me.
Don't worry,
Hamish
I'll
was a
take
hero
it.
and died a hero on his own terms,
Yep.
and is an inspiration to us all.
Yes.
But he is dead. Don't follow that bit. Ian is the survivor. Ian
Darkmaster
Darkmaster
Ian.
Ivaring, because I can't think of a better last name. Yeah, he decided to take up the career of a Dextran and punch things a lot in the aftermath. After all he had was a dart, so he didn't exactly have much experience with weaponry in that last bit. But then he decided to become a policeman analog, the City Watch. He decided to join to save people's life, like his hero Hamish.
Oh no.
I mean, everything about Ian is at this point pretty much just inspired by Hamish now.
He saw the sacrifice of Hamish and Bay, and he was like, I need to copy.
He saw them fight and die for people they didn't even know.
Yeah.
He's like, that is a respectable thing, and I will take it up as my own cause now.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Also, his brass knuckles, the right one says Hamish on, and the left one says Godfrey.
Oh, it doesn't say Baylor Bay.
It doesn't say Baylor Bay, because he never knew Baylor Bay's name.
That's true. That's a good
He
point, actually.
Just appreciates her sacrifice, his sacrifice.
Maybe one of us might have, but...
I mean, if he had a third brass knuckle, it would say Mysterious Hero. But he's only got the two.
Well, that's good.
Okay, Tom.
Hi, I had Rune Hansen, who died after climbing a wall, was hit by a rock from a catapult and died instantly, which didn't go so well.
He was cool as well.
He was cool.
He's cool, and then was, like, indirectly killed by Richard.
Hey, it wasn't Richard that killed him.
No, Richard indirectly killed John.
Oh, that was it.
Wait, so how did this one die?
He got hit by a catapult.
He also failed the deck save to avoid the catapult,
it
but
wasn't
he wasn't
John's
being
fault.
held on to by Richard.
No.
What was he
Oh,
called?
Richard. Oh, God, I can't remember.
Rune Hansen.
Rune.
Oh, is just his name? Fair enough.
Right, go on
Yeah.
then.
Jerin was the next guy, and he heroically threw a javelin at a wall and then got stabbed.
Though that javelin did then add to the last stand, so
Oh, that's true.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that you can't mention your last stand without mentioning Jerin's epic
Contribution.
contribution.
By the way, I lied just now. I didn't pick anything up. Flip!
Yes.
That was amazing.
He was clearly trying to pass his javelin to the other fighters.
He was like, I won't make it, you guys take this.
This
Yeah.
is all a trick. I deceived you. Take this.
Faked again.
He's gonna come back as a skeleton.
Okay, good. What about your
And my
surviving
surviving
member?
character is Jürgen Mira, who, he's a person.
He's
And
the one.
he's
He's the
got-
one whose personality you didn't come up with.
He does. He's just a little more subtle than the other two.
So subtle you can't determine it from just by talking to him.
Well, he's not one dimensional, you know. He is what was it was a vanguard. That's it. He's a vanguard. After his home was destroyed. Normally he just sort of visits the scrap ring every year or so, but now seeing as he doesn't have anywhere to go back to, he stayed there for a longer time and trained. He's
He was probably
fanatic.
in the scrap ring for a while, got picked up by some vanguard and taken to the outer ring, the border ring, and then
Trained
So
by
his
elves.
personality was
trained by
kidnapped.
elves.
Oh,
Well, he's probably in the scrap ring fights again to make a living and failing again, but they saw some promise in him and he was like, we can help you if you come with us, and then he did, and the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Yay.
So yeah, we'll just quickly go through the classes. Jamie
see.
Tree is a crafter.
I'm not going to introduce my characters then.
Oh shoot! How did I miss Aaron? Oh, I know how I missed Aaron. It's because all the things have been rearranged. Because when I started, Dan was the one closest to me, and now Dan's the third in, so I don't know what's happened there. So sorry, Aaron, you're next. It's also because I'm wearing a black t-shirt,
Okay.
and you've got a black square.
It's okay, Ollie. Right.
Oh,
So,
pretty far away.
Initially, all of my characters were doing very well to survive until Bay Baylor Bay was truly heroic in his last stand, felling 4 enemy soldiers, not without help from Hamish, obviously. Unfortunately, his story came to an end because he could not sway the oncoming tide forever. Then we have Quentin, who unfortunately died to a large snake, while rather fruitlessly bashing against it with his club.
He did something decent in the end.
I mean,
More than God.
He attacked the snake and didn't do much, and then got eaten.
I mean, Godfrey just woke someone up and then got eaten.
At which point we come to my surviving character, who did quite well towards, started off just really sneaking about, but started doing quite well towards the end. Unfortunately, all of this action has given her a thirst for action and the destruction of bad guys. So you see, she joined the guerrillas so that she could, be paid to experience this thrill once again.
And her class is?
She is
Cavalier.
A Cavalier.
Cool, yeah. She basically became like a assassin, kind of, but not an assassin, but that kind of thing.
She's not exactly subtle.
No, she's not.
She does have to send a message, though.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
That's true. Sending a message with a fully automatic shotgun is generally pretty easy, though, I would say.
It is. So yeah, now that we've done that, I'll do the next part. So
I mean, if you're a guerrilla, then technically every kill you do is an assassination.
Oh, that's true. So I guess I am an assassin.
So we have the crafter, which is Jamie Tree. They build stuff, their support, basically. They can build barricades or turrets to help in battle. That's the crux of it. Cavalier is straight up fighter. They fight with weapons, guns, and in this case, an automatic shotgun and a super powerful hammer. Loud and loud, basically. Vanguard are also fighters, but they use old weapons. They do not use guns or technology very much. They use hand crossbows, which are just upon the brink of old technology, and swords and shields and other armors. They've mastered their arts. They can use maneuvers to come out better in battle and deflect bullets and stuff. Dextrans are like monks, only also like.
Then it's not martial arts. They use technology to augment their fighting abilities.
Yeah, they use martial arts to some extent, but it's mainly just punching stuff and use technology to augment their punches. Though they do have heightened reflexes, which is what allows them to dodge bullets. Then there is... Yeah, that's it. The gunslinger, which is kind of like a ranger, but kind of not. But they do generally specialize more in using firearms. But they aren't completely useless in hand-to-hand combat, but some of them are pretty useless. But yeah, they're good with guns, and
some of them cough.
But that's their main thing. They're good with guns, really. Yeah. Tom, what was your character? I've forgotten everything.
Tom, why are you?
Vanguard.
Okay, you were the Vanguard. Yeah, I was muddling things up again because...
If I can remember and you can't, then we're in some
No,
serious
because what was
really bad
happening
problem.
is I was remembering the last game when you were the Vanguard and not the Dexter.
Crafter.
Oh no.
You're the Crafter.
Yeah.
And then we also have Tuquan, who will be introduced in a minute, who is a combatant, which is like a...
Barbarian, right?
Barbarian, yeah.
More like commune, but
I don't get it.
because
Stop
the
it
name.
not.
too subtle for you, clearly.
It is. It is pretty subtle. It is just a translation into a different language. It's not particularly obvious.
Subtle.
Yeah, no, that counts as subtle.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So we shall begin the game.
Before we start, does a stub count as a simple firearm?
Yes.
Yes, it is a
That's
simple
what I wanted to
firearm.
know. So I
Probably the
can
simplest
actually.
of the firearms.
I was making sure I actually had proficiency with the gun I got for being a policeman.
Yeah, no, you do.
You only got a stub for a policeman?
They're only keeping the peace. They're not They're not soldiers, Chris.
No,
I mean,
soldier
there-
is another class on the list. If you
Because there's Americans with, you know,
Notorious. This is
American policemen with their
Whoa,
their
Chris.
guns
Whoa,
that are
Chris.
quite
Don't
big.
try and alienate our audience. I mean, notoriously, policemen generally, even then, only carry pistols.
Blood and Steam is
Yeah, but a stub's
obviously
like a
based on the
tiny thing.
United Kingdom.
It's a pistol, Chris.
It's a tiny pistol.
And they're
and
not
how,
gonna be
Chris, how much damage does a stub do?
Actually, it does do quite a lot of damage.
And how much health did most of you have when you were civilians?
It would
Okay.
have been enough to one-shot Godfrey 3 times if it did max damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of.
So there you go, Chris.
But I do agree that it is quite pathetic. But you know, it's
Only
just compared
pathetic
to
against
everything else
like
that you can
really
get
hardened
as an
adventurers.
adventurer. Yeah,
I mean, given with the amount of policemen there apparently are,
exactly.
weight of fire, that's a factor here.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
exactly. So, yes, we begin our city.
We begin our
We
city.
begin our adventure in the city of Perifort.
Ah,
Is this my
is-
City Watch city out of
It is your
curiosity?
City Watch city. It is the city that is next door.
Can you just say
to-
what it's called real quick?
I believe it's Perifort. I'm gonna check real quick on the map.
I recognise the name, I think.
Yeah, it's
I
that or
recognise the
something
name.
similar to that. Yeah, Perifort. Perifort.
Oh man, I guessed right.
Awesome. So that's where you fled to. After everyone died and it was bad. And they welcomed you and, you know, gave you
Clearly that's why I became a City
stuff.
Watch. I was so
Oh,
taken in by their
refugees.
You're inspired by.
Hamish.
inspired by Hamish and their kindness, and took it upon myself to defend them until
Stop
3 years
forgetting
later.
that Bay was a thing. Jesus.
I'm not, but Ian doesn't know Bay.
We at least say mysterious stranger.
I mean,
Doesn't
in
matter.
terms of who he was looking at more, his friend who'd he'd been with his entire life, or some random person next to him who admittedly was very impressive at fighting.
At this moment in time, Ian is off duty. He's sitting in the barracks, thinking about the last few years. He's enjoyed his time here, but he's looking forward to seeing the others again. He remembers they were there a couple of weeks, and then they all decided that they were going to make a pact, that they would separate for 3 years and go and train and do whatever they wanted, but mainly train to become good at fighting so they could avenge those they had lost and save those who had not yet been lost and destroy the Horsemen forever.
Ah.
Yeah, so you guys did that. And then you went your separate ways, mainly, except for Ian, who stayed in the city, became a City Watch, practiced as a dextran, and met his City Watch partner, Tuquan,
Oh,
Oh,
who is your partner as you roam the streets, and he has heard the story of the fall of Trongard many a time. Mainly the
time
bit
ago.
when Hamish sacrifices himself
And a mysterious
and
stranger.
stranger.
yeah, there you go.
Mainly kind of as Boulder and people died, but then Hamish.
There were other bits that happened, but Hamish was the
fought
the
them off,
focus.
and then they died, but they were heroic, and then some stuff happened, and then we were here. But you, the Hamish,
yeah, no. There was something about rocks, and then Hamish saved us.
and then a snake, but
And
Hamish.
Snake-
And then,
Snake ate my
yeah.
best friend, yeah. My
And
only
Godfrey woke
remaining
me up,
best friend.
And then Godfrey was dead. But, you know, Hamish.
Hamish.
Exactly.
And also some random guy with a javelin, don't know what that was about.
Oh yeah, some other random guy who
A
missed
javelin
javelin.
just flew straight through a wall and landed near Hamish.
Someone was fighting next to Hamish and got in the way of his mace. What a silly person they were.
Anyway,
The truth becomes more and more distorted during the 3 years.
there were 50 of them, but Hamish was fighting them off.
Yeah.
he felled 3 of them with a single blow one time.
He threw his javelin at the dragon and he took it out.
There's a dragon.
Oh,
He stared down the dragon so hard it died.
Right.
Anyway, so yes, Taquan, but you and Taquan have become good friends, and he is said that he would be happy to come with you and also get vengeance on the Horsemen. He too knew people in Chongard, so you could have made that decision within the first year, and you've just been working and talking about the plans ever since. And it is a day now until the rest of you are meant to be coming back. And you're quite eager at this point, quite excited, when you hear the bells start to ring.
Oh no!
We're going to be better equipped for this now.
Yeah, now I have.
You can make me a charisma save, Dan, versus PTSD.
My charisma save versus PTSD.
Oh, that's going to be an interesting mechanic.
Yeah.
I only just thought this now, but
I like the
PTSD
idea of having
mechanic.
that. Like having, well, it's not. It's sort of like an insanity, but those don't really exist in. But yeah.
they do.
15
But
plus, do I get plus anything?
Oh, okay. So, but Dan, essentially has an insanity. Yay.
I mean, insanity is a different thing, but it's
You know what I mean? He has a mental illness of some
Yeah.
kind.
Do I get up or do I have to modify that with anything?
Well, do you have a charisma modifier?
I have -1.
Okay.
Fight with that, yeah.
14.
Okay, that is enough. So you just start, you're just like, no, I'm okay, right. And
Well,
then you're
this
like,
isn't
right.
ideal.
Yeah, you kind of like, shoot, they weren't going to be here yet. Because you had intel that suggested that a few weeks after your friends got back, the Horsemen may try and attack Hereford, but you're going to be ready for that early.
Yeah.
So Taquan's like, come on, we must go. Defend the city.
Come, Ian. We fight.
Exactly. And he gets up, grabs his shotgun. No, not an automatic shotgun, just a shotgun. And charges out the door.
Right.
And that was the last we ever saw.
What does Ian do?
Ian naturally too takes all his weaponry up. His shotgun, his City Watch stub, his gauntlets, and his 3 darts that he has kept, and follows.
Cool. So, as they are running out of the barracks to see what they need to do, how they can help, what are the rest of you? Where are you in regards to Hereford? Are you on time? Are you behind? Are you early?
I arrived 3 days early and have been spending my time in the tavern.
I probably get pretty early. I'm probably pretty early, to be honest. I'm eager to destroy these people who wronged me so long ago.
I'm fashionably late, like a couple of minutes.
A couple of minutes.
A couple of minutes.
I
You were
thought you
due
were
to
gonna be
arrive tomorrow.
I thought you were going to be like, yes, no, I arrive a couple of days late after the city's already been sieged.
I mean, if he arrives tomorrow, it will still be after the city is burnt down. But you know.
Because we must have agreed to arrive at a specific time.
Yeah, you So it's late and it is getting quite late in the evening now, and you were going to arrive quite early in the morning, so there's a few hours in it.
Very fashionable.
But no, I'm probably there at least a day early.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know about that.
I wonder if there's been a recent spate of murders.
Possibly. You would know.
I would know.
You would know.
But we won't decide that now.
No.
It wouldn't have been a spate, it's only been a day.
So
I don't know how eager you are to get to
I
work.
thought you were quite efficient.
That's true.
So I'm going to say Jamie met up with
The guy.
Jürgen
Oh.
like a few hours ago on the road, because there's like one main road that goes to Hereford, and you guys both met up. So you're on your way there together. This is why I wish the lower thirds still work because I do not have the names down yet.
Yeah.
Gwendolyn
Yeah.
is in the tavern.
Yep.
You hear the bells as well. And Alma, where is Alma? She's in a corner.
In the slave quadrant of the city, probably, with all the dwarves. But I would probably, but I, as I hear the bells, I would definitely be sprinting off towards the danger.
Your liberation can wait.
Yeah, your liberation can wait. Vengeance is first.
Chance to murder, gotta take that.
The chance to, I could either help you with your revolution, but not be in a battle for a couple of days. But this is like immediate gratification.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm in Dwarven Quarter.
Yep.
Well, Mike seems to be going on and off mute. Just
Typing as I'm speaking.
Yes, that's his pressing M to type and muting.
Yep. Well, the thing is, I don't actually write any M's there, so there seems to be any key, but...
Any key. Press a C.
Talking.
Oh, you stopped.
you're muted.
Yeah.
That's odd. Anyway,
I've just pressed C loads of times. Okay, so Gwendolyn's in the tavern, and then...
Oh, you're off again.
And... Jamie.
no, you're muted.
Now you're off.
On the road. They're on the road.
I mean, we were already told this stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm typing it down.
I'm just saying for those guys who were just.
Yeah. This is true. So it doesn't really matter if that's kind of.
I don't know where the barracks are, but I imagine Ian is going house to house, making sure people are actually leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a nice man.
This is police. Bugger
Well,
off.
he's knocking the door down. This is the police. Run away.
He's not just police.
That's true.
No, you must be inspired.
Just
by
a police
the
analog. Like they could have many different roles in this society.
It's true. I don't know exactly what City Watch does.
The unlimited.
They watch the city.
must have rubbed off a little bit.
As this happens, you're running down the street, and you see a familiar figure.
The Horsemen.
They.
No.
Hamish.
He's back from the dead.
You see Gwendolyn coming out of the inn down the road.
Oh.
Oh,
Looking around.
it's quite nice and comfy in the end. Oh well.
Yeah, they kicked you out.
Understandably, the apocalypse is nigh.
Because they're running away.
Yeah.
I assume this is a bigger city though than the one we used.
This one is a little bigger. It's still not huge, but it's bigger.
Does it have proper walls?
I mean, the last one had fairly substantial.
The last one had pretty proper walls from the description, like surprising given its size.
Yeah. This one does have a slave quarter, so I guess it's like a decently sized town.
It's actually got a quarter.
I mean, that was when you decided it had a slave quarter, but you know.
I just meant the slave area.
Yeah, there's like a bit with the dwarves mainly. There was on the previous city though, but no, like none of these cities are huge, but they're not tiny. Like they are like fairly substantial. Just my scaling's a bit off, so you know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right then. So there we go.
Ian has spotted
Jamie.
Gwendolyn.
Oh, Gwendolyn.
Did I say Jamie before?
You said Jamie and Ian. Oh no, sorry, no. It was Jamie and the other person who'd spotted each other. Never mind. Yeah, sorry, Gwendolyn. That's good.
It was good.
Don't listen to me. I'm talking nonsense.
Typical.
What a crazy.
Scrub.
I recognise Ian after all these years. I'm going to run up and hug him.
I'm going to tell you not to. You've got to save people.
A small hug.
Chris is a vigilante. He doesn't care about the common man anymore.
You must help me.
He's muted himself.
I mean, he looks like he's only typing at the moment, so I think we're all right.
Just ignore it because it unmutes after a moment, so you don't need to.
Okay, well,
you must help me and my partner, Tu Quan.
I shall. What are we doing?
We're going house to house and making sure people are actually running away.
Right, I shall do that. And I'm going to also go.
Tell them
house to house
you're with the City Watch.
But that's impersonating a police officer.
You give her a little badge that says, "I'm with the City Watch."
A child's detective
5 today.
Honorary City Watch member.
Yeah.
Brave citizen badge.
Okay. Words. Can Jurgen make me a perception check, please?
Why was I the only one that had to do a PTSD roll?
I mean, I probably relished the experience, to be honest, Dan.
And
22.
you were the only one I knew was definitely there. Okay, thanks. Right, okay, so you actually do start to... You hear very faintly on the wind the bells
Of
ringing.
Notre Dame.
Someone's getting married.
And how was Jurgen's experience?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
How was Jurgen's
It
experience?
wasn't great. No, yeah, Jurgen can make me a PTSD roll as well.
Charisma boy.
Natural 1.
Nice.
Because of course it is.
What?
You are shaking fear of this happening all over again.
-3 for charisma.
Just in case you wanted to know.
Just in
-2,
case.
I guess.
Just in case you want to make it even worse.
Yeah, go ahead. Jurgen's gonna be a gibbering maniac by the end of this campaign, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
That would amuse me, though.
After many
Yes.
years.
So,
Scrapping.
Day
you
of
suddenly
vengeance has
get
finally come back.
flashbacks to like the fire and the rock and the arrows and the snakes and the people and the stabbing.
I thought it was just Snake.
There might have been other snakes later.
I mean, he might have like bigged it up in his memory, given that he's in the middle of like a PTSD
Yeah.
attack.
There's like snakes everywhere and arrows everywhere and boulders everywhere and japes everywhere.
Oh man. Rune's just getting killed all over the place.
Yeah.
Jared missing over and over and over again.
And each time you think he's going to manage it, and it's just like, no.
Oh,
No.
It's closer each time. Never hit.
God.
So you collapse to the ground because everything is awful, and you take 4 points of psychic damage.
Oh, wow.
That would have killed our old characters.
That would have killed him before.
Now, I would have been fine, incidentally.
Kind of PTSD attack. That just
Ian would have been
completely
one shot
disintegrated his
twice
brain.
over.
No, it wouldn't have been one. He would have been dead. But
Yeah,
going down to
Oh
zero
no,
and
Ian would have survived actually. Ian would have survived with 1 HP. I was thinking of Godfrey.
Oh.
Anyway, so Jamie does also hear these the bells just about, but is more aware of them because of Jurgen's reaction. It's like the bells, and collapses to the floor and is shuddering and shaking and sweating and
Oh shit.
having a good time. So you guys are somewhat delayed, going from fashionably late to late,
God damn it.
and
That was
yeah.
not my intention.
I don't think these sort of attacks often are.
Okay. Interesting.
So, you guys keep going door to door. I imagine Alma's just kind of walking up the street. I imagine she's not running. I imagine she's just walking, kind of with a
Yeah.
smile on her face, kind of
happy old
creepily.
time.
I am ready.
Because she's only 18 now, isn't she?
Yes, she would only, in fact, only be 18 now.
Yeah, so she's kind of like this still fairly young-looking girl, just walking with a large shotgun and a hammer on her shoulder, just grinning towards the sound of the chaos.
You could go
Yes.
drinking.
But you know, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so I imagine after a little while, just walking up like the main street, you too come across Ian, Tuquan, and Gwendolyn.
doing our civic duty.
Yeah. So treat that how you will. It's the point where you guys do the RP.
Yeah, I was waiting for Aaron to.
Sorry?
Aaron,
Yes?
you have encountered us.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
My old comrades. Surely we shall take this enemy force head on this time.
Doing an evacuation first.
No. If anything, we should rally these people to fight at our side.
Well, you can do you.
Oh, okay, I shall attempt to rally people.
Okay.
As
I
is
won't.
my- as is
Oh
my
yeah,
want.
you can
I will
rally
do that.
people. I mean, I'm all for it if you can, to be honest.
All right. Well,
I mean, so obviously don't use the ability rally because it's not actually going to help. But you can try and be like,
hey guys,
yeah, let's
we
do
should
it.
fight. We should fight for our freedom here. Come on.
Okay, so yeah, make me a persuasion roll or performance actually, either or. I don't know if you've got one or the other.
I've got
or-
persuasion.
Yeah, go for persuasion then.
Natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
7 horsemen are drowned in a horde of civilians in the first thing.
Everyone who's
Huge.
running, is just like, actually, screw horses,
God,
and just turns around and is like, yeah.
Don't worry, guys. I'll turn this team's luck around.
Yeah.
It is entirely typical that you would get a natural 20 on that, just as it was entirely typical that Tom would get a natural 1 on one of the PTSD.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's true. Although these guys are probably just going to die, but like.
I mean, you know, but they're going to die for good cause. They're going to become Hamish. Haymarters.
Any one of you has the opportunity to become Hamish.
hmm
Oh.
Yeah, so seeing all of these people, you hear the speech from Alma. You're like, there once was a man, and he too was just like you, but he made a stand, and he fought back the hordes of the horsemen. And yes, maybe he fell while doing it, but he had a good
Don't
death.
say that, just say he saw great success, because he did.
She kind of trails off that by says, but he had great success, and he was great. And everyone seems very moved by the speech.
Great speech.
Ian is in tears because of this speech.
Ian is in tears, that is entirely cool.
I remember the stand.
Tuquan is in tears because he's heard about it so much. Gwendolyn maybe is even a bit moved.
Even though she doesn't remember.
Oh.
Even though she doesn't remember it.
Make an opposed check, Chris. No.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter, to be honest. But unless I'm gonna be doing like a proper inspiration.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so a few of them are like, actually, yeah, we'll rather fight to try and protect our home than lose it. And they're like, we'll follow you, mysterious, creepy lady,
Yeah.
masochist.
I don't know that yet.
So they can just
It wouldn't be masochist. It
No,
would
that'd be
sadist,
sadist,
it would be
surely.
sadist, yeah.
say
Not the
this. Yeah.
same thing, Ollie.
Sorry, I just took a word out the air.
Right. Chris, what are you doing?
Just typing.
He's typing.
As loudly as you can.
Whoa, okay. Right, so what now? Who's next in the order of
Who is next?
doing
I'm
things?
curious.
So Alma's got these people. Is she just going to charge through the gate and go, or?
We might stay within the walls, or at least stay at the gate to make like a choke point.
I was going to say that I know where the barracks is, and they
Oh,
have
that is
probably
also a
got
good
weaponry there.
That is a
And
good
I am
point.
now
We'd better
entirely
give-
on your side.
We'd better be giving these people weapons, so we shall go back to the barracks. That is a good idea, Ian. My friend, my comrade in
Ian
arms.
has been thoroughly inspired by Alma.
He's like, we must get our comrades weapons.
Did I miss this inspiration?
Yeah.
No, we
Right.
were talking about it. when we
We're
were here.
assembling an army of our own.
Okay.
The same way that they tried to last time, only 15 people showed up.
We're making a peasant army.
Remember, they tried to do that last time. We all got like quarterstaffs and javelins.
Yeah.
But
Obviously,
I don't think that was like an army. I think that was more of just to protect yourself if anything comes for you.
Well,
Yeah.
More so, but still a little bit, I guess.
if they could have fought them off, it would have been nice. I mean, if everyone had rolled as good as Bay, then we would have been fine. But unfortunately, such things do not happen often. Not every last stand goes down in legend as much.
So sad.
Oh no, the last stand of Richard.
Jaren's last stand, glorious as it was.
Mm.
Godfrey's last stand that consisted of waking someone up.
Oh man.
Which is perhaps even worse than Jaren. Jaren at least,
It's the only notable action he took.
Jaren at least acted hostile and attempted to do damage. Godfrey even didn't even
If anything, Baylor Bay didn't want a fight. He tried to convince them to let him go, and they did.
And he was like, "Right, no one turns your back on promises with me. You're going down."
Such an amazing turn coincidence. Yeah. Oh dear.
Okay, so Taquan, Ian, Alma, the peasants, and is Gwendolyn also going with them to the armory?
Yeah, sure.
Out of curiosity,
Don't really need anything from the army.
is
but
the
I'll go there
Dwarven
Just go
district
there.
on our way to the barracks, or a short detour away?
Or actually,
If Alma was able to turn up here,
Not really, no.
what I might do, actually,
But yeah, I guess it's the opposite direction, but not too far. Yes, Chris, sorry.
what I might do is go to the walls and see if I can scout out the enemy.
Oh, that's a good plan. Good job, Gwendolyn.
because in
You're
combination of a city authority such as myself and a person who is, presumably, I'm aware they've joined the resistance.
Yeah, I think you may have had like very minimal contact with some people.
Because if you hypothetically had an icon of the resistance with which to rally the dwarves,
I don't know, because I mean, this isn't the society they're particularly rebelling against.
No, it's more so like dwarves aren't treated really well in the outer ring, but they're sometimes treated okay. In the mid ring, it's like a little bit worse, and then in the inner ring, it's really bad. So
I mean, I was going to suggest we could maybe vouch for their freedom with a city official such as myself, if they helped. But...
You don't have that much authority, Dan.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
they're not stupid.
They just see your badge and they're like, "This guy can give himself freedom."
I don't know. I
This
don't
is
know
the
how
kind of discrimination
prominent-
we're talking about.
I don't know how prominent the city watch is. So,
There's a lot of them, Dan.
There's a lot of them, so you know.
oh, that's true. There is a lot of city watch people.
Their value would be inherently lower.
That's true.
It's a plan, but you're like, let's maybe think about that later.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So yeah, Gwendolyn, you run to the walls,
Yes.
run up the stairs, and you look out and you can see again the marching lines, the fires, the 7 horses out in front, the catapults at the back,
Hooray!
and you hear the noise
Boys.
of the
Oh, the cat.
The snake.
catapults. No,
The
not
snake.
the snake. That was definitely different to the snake.
Right.
It's the alarm bell.
I don't know how far my voice will travel in this city, but I'll just shout catapults incoming.
Okay, I mean, we probably could have expected that anyway, but I mean, good job.
Now you know the exact timing. I'll shoot them all out of the sky. Before making the same mistake that Richard.
You die, and then it's like, well, guess that's
You
the entire
can't-
family line out.
Like
Because you
husband,
killed
like
the
wife.
kids now.
What about the cousins? The
It's
uncles?
true.
Okay, sure. So moving on. So yeah, just go catapults. You guys probably you're not that far. Just kind of went up the wall nearest to you, so you guys hear this. So what do you want to do? That the civilians are kind of looking a bit worried. They're still
Onwards.
wound up, but the immediate effect of the speech has worn off a little.
Oh,
Onwards.
Yeah, onwards. We shall get you weapons and we shall get you arms and armor to fend off these hideous invaders.
Yeah.
You will,
Wow,
you
you
will
don't
claim
even
victory
look.
after this over these heathen foes. I mean, they don't know that they're not heathen, so it's okay.
To start vicious rumors about the enemy.
They don't even use baths at all.
They eat babies.
Alright, I'll be back in a sec.
Yep, cool.
It's not their fault. It's the only thing that they can
They
do.
don't even obey the Geneva Convention.
So is Gwendolyn staying on the
Gwendolyn's going to stay on the wall and choose her exact position on the wall based on the position of these incoming projectiles.
Okay.
So she's going to go underneath them.
Yeah.
So if you make me a dex save with advantage.
Dex save with advantage, righto. Get my character sheet back up. Ooh. 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 Well, my first roll was a 2, so that wasn't so good.
That's number 1.
Luckily, I have advantage, so I re-rolled it and got a 2. So I get plus 3, so 5.
Okay, if 5 is not enough.
I'm gonna go the same way as my husband.
So let's have a look.
Oh.
Maybe you were a bit hasty with the children.
So D4 of damage.
That's not too
That's
bad.
not too bad.
Yeah, that would have killed. Well, I did kill Mercy last time. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh no.
So you're kind of like, you kind of watch it, but you slightly misjudge it because it's dark, and you're like, oh, that's the side of the boulder, not the mid. So you try and get out of the way, but it kind of just crashes into the wall, and like just the force just falling.
Hooray.
Yeah.
Yay.
Chris got a 2 and a 2 on his dex.
Advantage roll.
Advantage with it, yeah. But you might it doesn't damage you that badly, but you know it's just a bit like, okay, not a good start. Right, boulders are flying in. You all need to make me on the ground dex saves.
Okay.
Me?
I'm gonna have to make another
All of
one.
you, yeah.
Every
Well,
single
it's a save though.
Everyone
Yes, it is
but
so.
me.
Does this include me, who's like not in the city yet? But
No, not you.
Round.
This is true.
13.
Nice.
11.
Oh dear.
Oh.
You're both dead.
And does one of you, Tom? Can you roll for Tuquan, please?
yes,
I mean, 13 should be fine.
9.
That's not okay.
Okay, Tuquan's dex is
I can roll
dex
again
save
if
is
you
plus 3, so it's 12.
Oh, wow.
So
Still
Mine's
high,
plus 3
but
as well, to be fair.
yeah.
So is
Oh,
mine.
what the heck?
No, it's just because I'm proficient in dex saves.
Oh, I'm
Same.
proficient in dex saves.
He's not, and it's plus 3.
So,
Oh, okay.
12.
Proficiency gives you plus 2, yeah.
So, 13.
Oh boy. Damn.
Right. Okay.
I know how this game works.
Right then, we did it, boys. We potentially all.
Die.
So wait, what? So 13.
13.
I also got 13.
Also got 13, and you got 12.
Oh, do you want me to like?
So no, you actually all made it.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
So as the boulders kind of smash into buildings and land and lock into the ground and all around you, sadly a couple of the villagers do get squished,
Oh,
or knocked aside by the catapults, but most of them are okay.
Yay.
yes.
So you guys keep running on fairly safely and get to the armory, which Ian unlocks.
I was clearly a good person to entrust the keys with.
You indeed were. And you just like tell them to go and get.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but they will come out with javelins. Like,
Oh,
this
no.
seems like a good
Here's
choice.
a tip: avoid javelins.
Well,
No.
no, do they have any shields? Because that's probably good.
They have some shields. Some people have shields. Javelins.
Do they have stubs?
They don't. They don't. In the outer ring, they don't really seem to have many firearms.
Oh.
Oh.
Um,
The policemen do though, so
the
it's okay.
policemen do,
It's all
so-
good.
I had to travel to the inner rings to get mine.
Yeah, me too.
Horrible places.
Mine can shoot a flare.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
All right. Here we go.
the armies have been moving forward. Gwendolyn sees.
The armies are moving forwards, lads. Armies are moving forwards, lads. No.
It's fine.
That's not too
Um,
bad, to be fair.
Yeah,
It's
it
better
was,
than Jack.
But yeah, so you you see the armies moving forwards. What are you going to do? Because you're still on the wall.
Does there look like they've got anything particularly flammable and volatile in them? Like
Not particularly. No.
They're not going to try and do a Helm's Deep.
Chris, catapults are made of wood.
Apart from the catapults, but they are a bit too far back.
Even for a bolt rifle?
Even for a bolt, well, yeah, no, maybe not. But bolt rifle is
hit
not
them
the
with
most
lightning damage,
likely.
which could cause a fire.
Is not the most likely thing to cause a fire. But
Actually, yeah, there's a lot of things. Lightning damage tends not to cause fires in this, Chris.
Oh.
Unfortunately. Otherwise, I would say it's a good idea. Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to go the way of that sci-fi campaign we did where we defeated the main enemy immediately.
I don't think so. Almost definitely not.
Can I try and snipe one of the horsemen?
Yeah.
Pot shot.
Again, you could try and take a pot shot, but
I mean, there's not much else. Thinning the army one shot at a time probably isn't going to help too much.
Someone filled with vengeance, having seen them. You know.
It's true. Chris
Makes
is filled
sense
with
to me that they
vengeance.
would.
He could go.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, if
cause
you're not-
the death of all of their immediate.
Honestly, I've got amazing rolls at the moment, so
Yeah, they caused the death of your immediate family, Chris. Be angry.
yeah, I'm gonna kill one of the horsemen. I'm gonna go for the one at the front.
okay.
I'm assuming I get some sort of disadvantage on this.
Yeah, it's a bit far out of your range.
Because it was long range is disadvantage, right?
Minus
Actually,
19
I don't get a
roll.
disadvantage at long range.
You don't actually, because you're a marksman.
I'm a
Well,
marksman.
that's true. So
Whoa.
you're right then.
Ugh.
Get him, Chris.
No.
Go, go, go.
Miss, I guess.
Well, that's 14.
Yeah, no.
Have you even decided on a AC for these guys?
No, but it's higher than 14.
It's true. If they're the big boss guys, Chris, it's going to be higher than 14.
One
Like, a
less
decent
bullet in that gun.
Better fire, a set of armor gets you 15.
Hmm. So, yeah, you fire the shot, and it just kind of... It's pretty close, but it
Now
does
they've
miss.
noticed you.
And then they are very far off, so but you just about see through your scope. This hooded figure just looks up, and like you cannot see its face, but you just know it's looking at you.
Oh, perfect. I can hit it right in the eyes.
And it
Hello.
pulls out
A javelin.
Oh, God.
No.
and fires back.
Oh, no.
With a javelin.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Do I get cover on this wall?
Oh, that's a good one.
What's your AC?
What's my AC? What is my AC? What is my AC, Ollie?
What armor
Oh,
do you
there
have?
it is. 11. Oh, God.
That's a bit rubbish, Chris.
You do get cover.
And
It's still not
also,
gonna be enough.
I don't think that they are marksmen like me. So, and this is long distance, as you said.
You don't think one of the horsemen who too has a sniper rifle is
Oh,
necessarily a
To
marksman?
be fair, he is on a horse as well.
He's on a horse, but you know,
I feel like he would still get the same penalties as Chris did. To be fair.
I don't like this guy.
which was none.
That's true, actually.
I already don't like this guy.
You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh, no.
As this guy hits your arm.
I'm going to die before the main battle starts, aren't I?
You might become unconscious, but once you fall over, you'll be behind the wall.
You fired the first shot of the main battle.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, catapults.
At this point, after this, excuse me, the horseman army start charging
Okay.
towards you.
Right.
Are the gates closed, or have they been destroyed by the catapults?
The gates are still actually open. Most of the catapult things went over into the city. They didn't actually hit the gates.
The gates are still open, did you say?
I meant still closed, but I meant they're
Right.
still like standing.
Okay.
Okay.
I was worried for a second.
Everyone in the panic and was like, float the gates, no.
I'm going to shout that they're coming and, yeah, maybe
Shoot
try
at
and
them
pick
more.
up a shot or two.
Not at the horsemen this time, though.
Oh, why not?
No, shoot their horses, Chris.
Ah, that's
Oh.
true.
That could work.
They'll fall off and die.
Yes, I shall aim for their horses.
It's not right. Well, anyway,
The one
we
at the
shall
front.
we shall charge for the gates, and we shall we shall form a phalanx of javelins in the choke point that the gate creates.
I'm going to shout for anyone proficient with a ranged weapon to come up to the walls.
Or anyone who has one, anyway.
Okay, yeah. Anyone with a bow or...
I mean, I have a shotgun, but I don't think that'll be of much help.
No, that's a good point. I also have a shot. No, I think he means peasants.
Yes.
Where are the other watchmen in all this?
They ran away.
City Watch.
Gathering up the people and sending them out from other places.
They're doing the job that you were supposed to be doing.
He wasn't supposed to. He just was.
Their job is to defend the city. Okay.
No, they're not gone. They've just been like busy and stuff.
They've got a duty to the people of the city.
In any case, yeah, phalanx of javelins, boys. Spears are good against horses, so if those horsemen are leading the army, they're buggered.
Alternately, the peasant flanks.
I mean, they're only peasants, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. It'll be fine.
I know that we're calling them citizen militia. It sounds better.
Okay, that's fine. That's fair enough.
Peasant army.
All right, and we. What weapons do I have? None of my weapons. None of my weapons are long range enough for me to help Chris up there, unfortunately.
None of yours are.
Do any of the peasants have any weapons that could be considered ranged?
A couple of them have found short bows.
That's fine. They can go up with Chris.
Still go up.
And Gwendolyn. Girl power.
Gwendolyn's up there. Jamie's not there yet. Jürgen's not there yet.
He's going to come to the city to find it's under attack.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
attack and the rest of the party are dead.
Jürgen and Tuquan, you after you slightly recovered,
Jürgen and Tuquan.
Sorry, I'm muddling all the names. Jürgen and Jamie, after getting Jürgen back up, charge off towards the city.
I assume we've seen it.
You can see the army. It's kind of coming towards it from like not the other half of the city, but nearly.
Yeah.
I mean, so you can kind of see it, but
big flanking going on with two people.
Flank the army. You get an advantage.
Chris, you were at the bar, right?
I was at the tavern.
You were at the tavern, right? Would you have any bottles of alcohol?
I doubt I would have picked any out.
I don't think you would have, to be honest.
That's silly.
Didn't think to invent Molotov cocktails yet.
Well, no, we don't know, because they could have already been invented.
Molotov cocktails aren't a particularly hard thing to, like...
Yeah, exactly.
They weren't even... I'm pretty sure they were around before the formal name as well, so...
Yeah, they were around before Soviet Russia existed, I think.
Yeah, they're just an alcoholic-based fireball.
Yeah, exactly. It's easy. Anyway, I guess that plan's done, but... You know, it was worth a try for some crowd control.
So Jürgen and Jamie, you suddenly hear, "Stop! In the name of the Horsemen!"
Kill them, Tom.
And three guards, 3 horsemen, people dressed like the ones that you fought all those 3 years ago, step out from behind a bush.
Are these the regular ones, or are these the
come out from behind a bush?
I think they're regular.
They're like Team Rocket.
Ha ha!
Prepare for trouble.
And make it
triple.
Make it.
I
feel sorry for the horseman that has to be a meow.
Sure, we'll stop for you to die. Da.
Is that an intimidation, or...?
He says just after being on the floor with...
Yes, it is an intimidation.
You've got tears going down your face, and you're like, "We'll fight you."
Make me an intimidation roll.
6.
Oh god.
You're just like, yeah, we'll stop for you to die.
That would have been natural one, Tom.
That would have been natural.
Yeah.
We'll beat you like you burned down our city.
But they just kind of like,
You end up just bigging them up in your threat.
Yeah, basically. Okay, roll me initiative, Tom.
Yeah, get to do some fighting. I'm excited. 15.
Nice, cool. Jamie, who has this big thing they hold blueprints in, like on like these big tubes. Only
big cardboard tube.
Essentially, yeah. But there's no blueprints in it. There's instead a very odd-looking halberd thing with sparks and smoke coming off of it, which she blows down towards the.
Turns out she's just got a halberd and attached a car battery to it.
Unsheath my twin blade. Thing. You made a bad decision to attack me, except for you didn't, because I attacked.
Yeah, they just told you to stop, you know.
Yeah, they just told you to stop, and you're like,
And you were
"Ah,
like,
we'll kill
death.
you." You're like, we'll kill you.
I just wanted to search you
Plot
for
twist,
contraband.
they were actually defectors.
My charisma is very low.
Yeah.
just attack him, Tom. It's fine.
I will.
So, Jamie's initiative is an 8. Okay, that makes it an 8. Okay. And their initiative is a 9. Okay, so they're going second. You're going first. Jamie's going third.
Hey.
Kill them, Tom.
Oh, yes.
I mean, Jurgen.
After unsheathing my twin blade, I
He's gonna be big Jurgen.
Big J.
lunged for the
Big
closest
J.
one.
Yep.
Fuck.
Tom, what the hell?
6.
And it's
Oh!
not hit, Tom.
Tom, why are you so bad?
So they charge forward. 2 of them go for you. 1 of them goes for Jamie. They have disadvantage. So, what's your
Oh, they have
AC?
Advantage. Oh, my AC is 16.
Okay, so they miss, and because you're using a twin blade.
Oh. I thought it was just if they were bad at using a twin blade.
No, it's if they're not proficient in using a twin blade,
Ah.
which they are not.
They have to have a twin blade for me to get that.
One of them
Pretty
hits.
Done.
So yeah, you're just like, whoo, and the first guy's like, what, no, and the second guy's like, shing, and yeah. That's exactly how it goes down. So you take 6 points of slashing damage
Okay.
from the attack. Yeah, Jamie's gonna swing the halberd. That's a 10 plus 1, 11, which is
No, I don't think so.
don't think that's gonna hit. Is it? I've got their information here somewhere. Yes, not enough to hit.
Oh my God,
Also misses.
imagine if you die to the bandits, to these like 3 regular dudes.
Tom, your go again.
Go for another attack. Boom. Oh, that's much better. 21.
It's a
Non-natural.
hit.
Non-natural 21, eh?
Yeah. And that is 7 damage.
Yeah, you just.
That's exactly what it's like.
Yeah, it is.
The snake.
Sounds like a catapult.
Stop. So yeah, you hit this guy pretty hard. He doesn't go down, but you know he's pretty wounded.
You cannot match against my training in weapons. Ha! I mock you.
Okay, so one of them does hit you again.
I know. I spoke too soon.
Take another 3 points of slashing damage.
Ha! 'Tis nothing to my.
Tis but a scratch.
Where's my pencil? There it is.
Jamie takes another swing. That's better. That's a hit. She's using it with both hands, so that's a D. 7 plus 1d6 lightning. 1. So that's 8 total points of damage, which is enough to kill the guy.
Whoa.
So yeah, it just manages to knock his sword out of the way and just stab somebody. Goes, zzz, shing, and collapses to the ground. Tom, it's you again.
Oh yes. Let's go for it. All right, miss.
Okay.
I rolled the same again as I did the first time I hit.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
I'm not very good at rolling.
You're not the worst.
I mean, it's not it's not that you have a bad skill at rolling. It's more that you don't quite have Lady Luck on your side, Tom.
I'd say she's firmly against him. Where did my glasses cloth go?
I've got one. Oh, mate. I'll say something very stupid.
Oh, I've got a glasses cloth down if you want it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, yeah,
I've got
sure.
one here if you want.
They both missed you that time.
Nice, see?
Nice.
I can't hold up to my superior fighting skills.
Let me
Yeah,
take some
that's sort of play
swing.
defense.
Unfortunately, that also misses.
Unfortunately. Why are you trying to get Tom killed?
I think it said
What, baby?
unfortunately.
All right.
All right.
God damn it, Tom. Baylor Bay would have had them killed by now.
I think he actually would have. At the rate he was doing it last time.
He was doing it one per turn. Like,
They were mounted horsemen, though.
These aren't
these aren't either, Chris.
I thought you said they were on horses.
No, they were just. They're just.
No, how would they have come out from behind a bush if they were on horses?
Chris, they're horsemen henchmen.
Yeah, but I thought he still said they were on horses. Just
He
not
didn't.
the original horsemen.
He didn't say that. No.
They came from behind a bush. If they were on horses,
Oh.
it would have had to be in a very big bush.
Pay attention, Chris. Oh.
It was probably because multiple people were speaking at once.
I mean,
and
that
it
is
just
true.
all got
Yeah,
confused.
that's fair enough, actually, to be honest.
So, yeah, Tom, it's your go again.
Oh, okay. Am I gonna
I'll find my
continually
glasses
get
cloth
until
anywhere.
the encounter is over? That is a 12 to hit.
Oh
That's
my
enough.
god.
Yeah.
I give up.
Minimum damage, boy, oh boy, 2.
Okay.
Tom, please. Like, we need to get back to the rest of the story, Tom.
This is part of the story.
I need to keep on taking pot shots of these horses.
Yeah, exactly. While I get the militia organized.
It's a lot easier to justify a militia to my superiors.
Yeah, it's like, well, we organized a militia to help fight off the raiders, sir.
Why did you lead untrained peasants against an army? We didn't. They were a militia.
They voluntarily did it. It wasn't, you know.
They
You'll
were
go
a
again,
voluntary
Tom.
militia.
Did they not hit?
No one hit again.
No one hit. Nice. See, I'm the best person there.
This is an
Another
exciting
12.
battle, guys. Don't worry.
Another hit.
I mean, you are doing better than Jaren.
That's true.
And that is 11.
You also did
11
better than
damage.
Jeremy.
11 damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, kill one.
Nice. This
That's
guy
2 down now,
seems
isn't
to be a little
Left him
more
in
tough
twain.
than the guys last
Only
time.
Meowth to go.
They're exactly the same as the guys last time.
No. They are a lot tougher. I can see it in their
Jamie
eyes. I can see it in their eyes.
Final attack. Which does 9 points of damage, which is enough to kill the other one.
Yay.
Yay.
I was
Murder.
gonna pin him and then question him, but fine.
Nah, don't need to.
There you go, then. You figured it out.
Running. So you've started to organise the javeliners like near the gate and all that bit of stuff. What exactly are you guys doing?
Ooh.
You in the
What, us?
ranks as well, or
Yeah, I'm probably. I mean, I have a shotgun. I'm probably at the front, actually. Yeah. Or like like to the side of them, obviously, because otherwise the phalanx wouldn't. But no, maybe not a phalanx, like a line or several lines in front of the door, and I'm like I'm like in the middle of the line, let's say.
mm-hmm.
I assumed I would be further towards the back a bit, actually directing the thing,
Oh yeah, no, it's probably
as someone with actual training, even if it is
Excuse
not
me, I've led militias before.
You've led them.
guerrilla ones, maybe.
Yeah, they're still malicious.
Pish. These are my citizens.
I mean, stout defenses aren't normally the thing that guerrilla militias do, but you know what I mean.
I like the idea that you're both just like shouting this to each other across.
Like,
the-
yes!
All the peasants are looking really, really nervous.
Yeah.
I have led a militia before.
Yeah.
We are accomplished soldiers. We've fought these foe before, and we saw some success.
I mean, to be fair, out of all the characters that survived, I probably had the most success.
Yeah.
This is true.
But I
Do
mean,
they not bleed? Well, you wouldn't know that yet, but they do.
So Ian's organising. Alma's in the middle of the front rank.
Yes.
Um,
Got my hammer.
Yep. Is that two-handed, the jackhammer?
I would assume so.
Because I'm not sure if I put it in, but it's just like a big hammer. Who's the other guy?
Tuquan.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Tuquan. Tuquan's also got shotgun. Tuquan's also gonna be at the front.
Brothers, I barely know this man, but he is already my brother in arms.
It's a very manly voice for an 18-year-old woman.
Yeah, but I would just rather not do that voice. So yeah,
I'm not doing the voice of an 18-year-old girl. Thank you, Chris.
You can use your imagination. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, she's trying to sound hardy in front of the other people. Not her. That's not even her. That's not her regular tone of voice, Chris. Don't worry.
She went through intensive guerrilla voice training.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like 5 octaves higher. Usually.
When you're rallying the troops, you need to sound more gruff.
And is Gwendolyn still above them on the?
Yes, I'm still above them. I'm taking pot shots at those horses.
The ones
down
of
one of them.
the
Of the horsemen are charging in.
Before we
They're
get
not
into combat,
charging.
how many bullets would I
Oh, I
actually
thought you
have?
said everyone was starting to charge.
No, the
Well,
6
for
infantry is
the
charging.
6 for the stub.
Okay, I will try and tactically take down people in the infantry to disrupt the rest of them.
Yep. Okay.
So, there's a man
D20.
with a really big stick there. Let's shoot him, kill him, and
Yep.
have him trip people up with his stick.
Mhm.
Or you could shoot the people in charge.
No, we tried that.
Tried that. Didn't work.
No, not the proper horsemen, like the local people in charge.
We wouldn't necessarily
The
know.
higher ranked officers.
Well, I imagine they would be giving orders, but
Not particularly. Everyone's just charging in the general direction.
I stand corrected.
Your logic was sound, but
They
were
use
just, like,
the
screaming
police to
logic.
communicate orders.
What's that? Sorry.
Use their telepathy. Obviously.
Your go, Chris.
My go. Right. Should I roll to?
That's what I meant. Yeah. Roll me a d20.
I'm gonna swap d20s.
Mhm.
I mean, it doesn't actually make any difference, but okay.
I mean, so far it's given me 2 2s, an 11, and a 3.
Chris, that's not science. It's
Yeah,
supposed to
but
be physics.
you know it does seem to.
It seems to.
Right. So yeah, I guess I just hit a tree in the far off distance then.
No, I was just making you make a roll for overall how effective you are, and the answer is not
Not
particularly.
at all.
I mean, in theory, you'd still hit someone probably.
yeah, no,
Okay, all the
you,
guys in the back row.
yeah, you take a fair few out, but because of the darkness, like you keep missing people and they keep getting by you, and so quite soon, like there's quite a few people at the door, but you are still taking a few out.
How much ammo do I lose?
That's 6 bullets.
Right.
How many do you have?
I've got 5 left.
Oh.
For that
Yay.
gun.
Yeah.
So I assume I have 6 stub bullets and 9 shotguns ones.
Maybe.
How many ammo does your shotgun have?
We don't know, Ollie.
3 shots per clip.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
right.
thought I did tell him. Yes, you got 9.
Oh,
you
no,
know.
sorry, you must have said that earlier.
I've got a different type of shotgun to you.
Mhm.
That is true. Well, I get 12 per clip, so.
Well, we can't all be so good. Does that mean you have 12 barrels?
Does it, Ollie?
No, the automatic ones are some of the few actually clip fed.
Oh,
Fed.
very disappointing.
Yeah. I mean, it could be belt fed, I guess.
Belt fed shotgun.
That could be a thing.
It could be a thing. But no, it won't be, otherwise the whole clip thing wouldn't work. And I would never need to reload, so.
You could just have very short belts.
The belts come in groups of 4 bullets.
Just bloody massive shells.
So okay, so They are going to ram against the door, and then you're going to make an opposed strength check.
Well,
If you're
all of us.
trying to keep the door closed, or you're just waiting behind the door with your javelins. That's what I need to ask first, actually.
I mean, I assumed we were not trying to physically hold the door closed.
I thought they were
we're
waiting for the door to go open and then.
Yeah, we're
just,
waiting for the door to go open, and then we shall. Their ranks shall bloody themselves on our javelins.
Right, Ollie. Now that they've reached the doors,
Yep.
I would like to switch to my sept shooter.
Yep.
And prepare to shoot down to the gateway on the inside. Hey, well, you guys are going to be in the middle shooting, and I'll be shooting on their heads.
Oh, I get you. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yep.
Logic.
Although, God knows what's going to happen if they get to the stairs.
Death.
So death.
Yeah, you guys haven't exactly reached the level of Legolas or Gimli yet, so.
You mean I can't shield surf?
That, amongst other
Several
things,
people.
like maybe survive sieges.
We're not going to get to Legolas because Legolas is just too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, deflecting and dodging bullets is fine, but, you know.
In any case.
Anyway.
What now?
Yeah. So what now? The enemies break through.
That's great.
Yeah, well, we just sped forward time because nothing else really happened. They were just like boom, boom, and the civilians were like, and Amon was like, stand firm, stand firm.
Do a nice rousing speech whilst they're in
Stay
there.
on target.
Yeah.
Stay on target. Jazz. You okay, Dan?
I dropped my dice.
All of them.
So Ian,
No,
are you
just
still
two.
at the back, or are you taking up your position?
I thought my position was at the back.
No, Dan, you have a shotgun. That's not going to go well.
You have a shotgun and you use your fists.
Oh yeah. That's complete. All right, fine.
So
I just want to use your flare.
It could be taking
I
care of the
completely
flanks.
do.
Oh wait, Ollie, you said it's dark.
I did.
Quickly, fire it into the.
I
the end of
fire
the
my
crowd.
flare.
So as they break to the doors, you're going to fire the flare them to blind them.
Yeah,
Nice.
and then
so
I annihilate them all with my automatic shotgun.
I ready the flare.
Okay,
You do a
so
counter charge. Just blind them, stab.
bash through door.
Would my shotgun have an air of effect? Do shotguns do?
Like they
Well, it's
don't
it's a
within,
horde enemy.
they don't within the D&D system, but it's got to in this scenario.
I don't think.
So-
shotguns-
I mean, I'm only talking about this specific. Like, if there's a horde of enemies that are bad. then-
Yeah, it's got to.
You're not going to give it like a cone effect.
In any case, oh guys, you know what this is like? This is like in the Dragon campaign when we fought off those 100 orcs, which we
That
weren't
was
supposed,
pretty
to do. It
Oh,
was. Ollie was like, "Don't run away! What are you doing?"
Yeah.
We were like, "No,
Yeah.
we're going to take the keep. We're going to take it."
That was
Oh,
good.
that didn't go well.
Yeah, it did.
It didn't go well for me.
It did go
Alright.
for him.
No, I was fine. I was just
Yeah.
shooting down.
Most of these situations.
That was where many of the stories of Gloom's failures came from.
I mean, Gloom wasn't in that game.
That wasn't
We took something with
that
Gloom.
wasn't Yatalia.
No, that was Gloom.
That was
No,
Gloom.
Natalia was the Dragon campaign.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that happened in the Dragon campaign. That's Natalia.
In any case,
In any case,
We did try and
Um,
take a fort from hundreds of goblins.
Shh. It's the flare. The flare.
yeah. So Ian fires the flare.
1 damage.
To one man. But they might get blinded if we're lucky.
Just hope that we don't get
What happens
blinded.
is-
Well, no, because it only explodes at the end of its trail. It's only a primitive flare, Chris.
Wait, what?
It'll only explode at the end, and if he fires it far enough into the enemy crowd, then
Explodes?
we might be alright. Yeah, it does explain that it explodes.
Oh.
I take out the entire first row of our force.
More of a grenade.
No, it's a flare.
It's a flare.
When in this universe, flares are basically just flashbangs. No.
The flashbangs that just stay in the air when they're
It's a flat. It's fine. Anyway.
Right.
You fire it,
Yeah.
and it could pew.
You better note down that 1 damage.
Yep, no, that's fine. I've done it.
Good.
It's a horde damage. Horde enemy, so it goes down as 1 damage. Out
Out of 10,000.
of quite a bit. Yeah. However, some of the peasants who are in the first ranks
Are also blinded.
are also blinded.
We
Well,
should have
me.
planned for this.
And you need to make me a dex save to see if you are like, hang on, I should be looking at this.
Oh, I got 13.
That's enough. Come
Yeah, more dexterity than
on.
the flare.
15, so also enough. Yeah, you guys are like, wait, should look at that. Gee. Look back, it's all
Genius.
good. But quite a lot of the enemies are kind of just they're still charging because they built a momentum. But now they're just kind of like blind, not sure they're going, and quite a lot of them just run onto the javelins.
Oh, this is what I was hoping for.
Yes.
Nice.
My strategies are perfect. No, I don't know about that, but
Perfect.
in any case, let's. So they're close enough now for me to shoot at them, basically.
They're close enough now for you to roll initiative.
Hey.
Oi.
So
And
that's
To do
okay. Did I get like proficiency on initiative? Did some? I swear some class gets that in this. No, I don't.
7.
I don't think I do.
Competent something maybe.
Okay, 13.
7, 13,
18.
18. Jaquan got a 6.
He's not
Yeah.
the brightest chap.
He's got good dex. He got dex of +3. He just rolled a 3. And the enemies get a 2. Great. So they go last. So the order of the day is Ian,
Yeah.
Alma, Gwendolyn, Tukwan, enemies.
What about the peasantry? Or our
The
militia?
peasantry are kind of like just still standing in their formation.
I mean, if the peasantry and the enemies just sort of go on it, because it's going to be a push-pull sort of thing. So if the enemies and them just sort of go on the same sort of time, that makes
That's
sense.
kind of what, yeah.
Okay, cool. I have made it so that my character has the same first letter of their name as me.
You have.
How sneaky of you.
Yes.
You said the wait, how much damage? You said that shotguns have spread cone
In this particular
in this
instance.
particular instance. I'm aware. So
It just means that when you roll the damage, I'll just add a little bit additional extra because it's gonna hit.
Well, I'm gonna do
you.
that. I'm gonna shoot a shotgun.
Okay, so you're just gonna jump forward and be like, ah.
Well, maybe not jump forward, but certainly shoot.
You're gonna jump.
Okay.
I
DM.
mean, you do need to get over the heads of all the
Yeah, exactly.
peasants.
Fire. Roll. Here. Where did it go? 20. No, I'm rolling a 20 is what I mean. Not I got a 20. I got a 16.
That's still enough to generally hit stuff.
And then B4 it says.
I think it says 3d4.
It does say 3d4. Could only have 1d4.
That's fine. I just making sure you're gonna roll
Who's-
1d4 like flip. So
Why is it going off the table? It's 4.
It's
4. Okay, maybe I'm reading this. 1. There we go. That's more like
that's
it.
9 damage. Nice. So you're just like ah.
So is that I just fired one of the barrels then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of the 3.
Of the 3.
Oh, this is a triple barrel then. It's not. a
This
flip.
one is a triple barrel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a different shotgun.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
Yeah. Now his Alma's going.
I shall fully auto burst, so 3 shots.
Yep.
Oh god. Okay. Okay, the first one is not great.
What did you get?
That's a 7.
Yeah, that's not great.
Second one is also a 7.
That's not great.
And the third one
With the
is
-2.
A 16.
With the -2.
Yeah, with the -2.
Awesome. So you're so excited that you're still leveling your shotgun by the time you fired 2 shots.
Oh, that's reasonable.
Just like violence.
Violence.
But yeah, you get the 3rd shot hits. Should I roll me the damage?
8 damage.
Nice. So yeah, you 2 fire at a group and send like a bunch of them just sprawling back.
Yeah.
Okay. I have done my piece.
Mhm.
It's done.
Gwendolyn.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Would my shot have hit if it was too higher? My one on the horseman earlier.
You may never know.
Damn it!
That's
I
not a
didn't-
question you can ask, Chris.
I didn't realise I had a +2 bonus with rifles.
Oh,
I
Chris.
forgot about.
Oh, Chris. That's something you should meant to add, but
Also, a sep shoot. Actually, I should just put it in here. I'm just going to put it.
Sep shooter.
Is a sep shooter a rifle?
No, it's
No.
a pistol.
A pistol?
Yes.
Fucking hell! It does more damage than my.
Yeah, it's a hand cannon.
Right. Well,
It's the best hand cannon.
let's shoot into this crowd with a hand cannon. See if I can get through a couple of people.
That's why it's only really the gunslingers that have them.
Right. Do I need to roll to hit this?
You do.
Chris,
Right. I should have changed the dice. I said I was going to change the dice. I got another 3.
Hey,
Check-
let's be fair.
check
With
this.
mine, I missed with the shotgun at point blank range.
Twice. So yeah,
Nice,
it's true.
That's one less bullet. And... I'd miss there.
Oh no.
Hello for that, Chris. To the 3.
Pardon?
What's your modifier to the 3?
An extra 3.
Oh, okay. That's not
It's not.
great.
It's not going to be like 10.
This is true. So Jaquan.
I've obviously had way too much to drink at the tavern before this happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just missing
Also
everything.
has a lead spray, a shotgun. So if Tom wants to make me a attack roll for him and do better than he did last time.
Wait. Me?
Yeah, Tom, roll for Taquan.
Oh yeah. I forgot about Taquan. Oh no, you say Tom and I think, it's Tom Corbett, but that's a different campaign.
Yeah.
12.
Okay, that's enough to hit with his +5. So,
Oh wow.
yeah, because he's got a dex of +3. So,
I thought you said that wasn't a thing that weapons had in this.
no, it's for the attack bonus.
Oh, I see. Yes, of course.
Oh, yeah, but only the Tri-Pent and Sept have the modified damage. It's all about the finesse. 3, 4, 1. So 8 points of damage. It shoots into the horde. So the enemies are charging. What we're going to do now is Dan
Hello.
and Aaron,
Mm,
actually, and Chris, you're all going to roll me a d20, but on different points, opposed to this d20, to see how the push and pull of the battle is going in that section.
Okay.
oh, okay. I like that.
So, Aaron, roll me a d20.
Do I add anything?
No,
Okay. 18.
they get 11. So, oddly enough, the automatic shotgun person and the surrounding peasants,
Citizen militia.
citizen militia,
Yeah.
are pushing forward a bit. Dan, roll me another d20.
12.
They got a 7. So, you two,
Oh.
to a bit less of an extent, but still, you guys are also pushing them back towards the gate. Chris, d20.
Yay! 12.
They got a 7 again.
Oh!
So you keep
Roll a
off the
different
stairs
dice.
for this round.
Machiavelli was right. Citizens militias are the way to go.
Machiavelli's good, but he didn't get a biscuit named after him.
You know, right.
And
Wise words.
as these guys are only with swords really at the moment, that means none of you get attacked for this round.
Whoa.
Yeah,
So that's pretty
Pass the
good.
spears, boys. Oh man, we're doing really well. Imagine if we hadn't got the citizens village. So this would be horrible.
We'd just be dead.
Yeah, we just have like 100 people with swords on us.
And I'm going to leave you with that thought while I quickly pop to the toilet.
Oh, I might do that as well then.
Okay.
Yep.
I already did that.
I already did that.
I did it, so I'm gonna make something.
I'm gonna very quickly cook dinner.
I can have a cup of tea.
Good
Right,
dinner.
I've got
Life of a student. Can't afford the
some
food,
fruit.
but a cup of tea will do.
some fruit.
Oh, Tom. Poor
I
Tom.
mean, I've got some shortbread if you want it.
I'll be
I'll
right
just
back.
pop round and grab it.
Yeah, when he gives me the glasses cloth.
Perfect. Hey Dan, have you decided what you want for your birthday yet? Or do you still want the Palmer Violets?
I don't know. You don't really decide what you get for your birthday, Chris.
Yeah, but sometimes if you ask what someone would like, words.
I hadn't really thought about it.
What? Sorry?
I guess it's just the Palmer Violets then.
Oh, no, I don't mind.
I have to get a lot of them.
Mm.
So if they'd sell a giant Palmer Violet
Tin.
packet full of Palmer Violets,
Great.
just go to the warehouse, just buy it.
Rent
Buy
it.
the
Rent
house.
the Palmer Violets. Yeah, I'm sure that you can rent food. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'll rent them, give them to Dan, and then Dan can give them back afterwards.
Yay. I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to the loo.
Okay. Never find you can have gone from out of this world. Sing.
So, do we think we're actually going to win this battle, or
Definitely.
is it just going to get to a good point and then it's going to be like, oh no, the Horsemen at the front now, and you lose? Because I mean,
I think at one point on he's going to say you decide to retreat after putting out.
well, no, I don't know. I think he'll allow us to kill ourselves.
I came back at a weird moment.
But no, I think because he is not going to let this go the way of Gabriella, because that was bad. Because we won the game immediately.
We won the game in the first fight. I remember that.
It was so funny. It was supposed to be like, you have to retreat and spend the whole game running away from this guy. And it's like, nah.
Nah, we'll just beat him.
Beat him straight away. That was so amazing. That was. Oh, we had a good last stand in that one. Well, also first stand, but
Only stand. There we go. And also got a egg and custard tart.
Okay. That sounds...
ooh, egg.
Oh no, wait, no, I've had those before. I really don't like those.
They're not the best, really, but I bought them, so I'm gonna finish them. I think I know why they were cheap.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Or Temp, as I should probably call you.
What's that, sorry?
Or Temp, as I should probably call
Oh
you.
yeah, Temp. That is my name.
Whose go are we on? Oh, it was just the enemy. So
cool.
it's Ian.
I would also point out that I wasn't trying to make PTSD earlier.
It's Ian.
It sounded like that.
It's all good, Dan. Don't you worry. And it's at this point that
Had not intended that connotation.
some of the enemies who are not yet through the gate and are still trying to get in hear a voice on the right say, "Stop, foul people! You shall answer now to me, Jurgen."
I shall be your doom.
Doom!
And Jurgen and Jamie have arrived. Kind of.
Are they coming from the side then?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, that flanking attack bonus, boys. Does that count on horde enemies?
Well, you guys are going to get a bonus round thing go few flank.
Is that because we did so well pushing them back?
No, it's because they surprised them, but sure.
Yeah, no, that is a thing. They were too busy focusing on us to notice these guys coming up the outside.
Do I need to roll initiative for this?
So,
Not for the surprise turn.
no.
This next combat.
Well, so you need to, if you want to make an attack, you have advantage on it.
Oh yeah.
Because they were surprised.
Plus, they're also not proficient with twin swords.
And that, if you're going to use Twin Blade.
I thought I only get an advantage if they don't. If they have one.
No one's proficient in twin blades. You get advantage on basically everyone.
That's why it may possibly be broken, but we're going to work with it.
Oh well, I should have said before.
Because it's not. It's because Twin Blades work really weirdly. Some with the swords, like I don't understand how to counter this because it's got a blade on each end. What the flip's going on?
Oh, then I would have been able to hit like all those.
But essentially, anyone who's proficient with martial weapons is fine. It's just these guys only have.
Yeah, people who are proficient with martial weapons are okay. It's just people
On the topic of other slight confusion with mechanics, I thought that the extra attack I get or extra bonus action only applies when I attack with my gauntlets. Does it apply when I do a shotgun as well?
Yeah, no, it only applies to your gauntlets.
Cool. Just making sure I understood that.
You're like punch.
12 to hit.
That's enough. You also have advantage to attack these guys. Don't know if you remember that.
I did, yeah.
Cool. So yeah, that's a hit. Roll me the damage.
6. Nice. Did you hear it? Oh.
6. Did you say?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so yeah, you just start carving into the enemies.
Just casually.
Carving into the enemies. You will not survive this fight.
And what about Jamie?
Jamie.
What about Tuquan?
It's not his go.
You've done Tuquan.
Did we? Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Tuquan. No, damn it, Jamie. sees that this isn't going to be the great and stuff, so builds a turret.
Oh.
Which then opens fire on the enemies. Gets an unnatural 20 to hit.
I see.
Dealing a total. Oh no, it's gone. Oh.
Ollie, no. What have you done?
I dropped a dice too.
Ollie, what have you done?
It's good I found it. A total of 7 points piercing damage. And sure, it's going to fire again.
What?
It got a crit.
You can make the turret fire multiple times.
It can fire twice per round if the crafter wants it to. It means it'll run out of bullets quicker.
I see. Does he have to use his action to make it fire faster?
No.
Okay.
So that's another sense. That's one. So it does 21 points of damage.
Whoa.
So just.
Oh boy.
Wow, that sounds like a catapult.
The alarm!
It's pretty good.
So yeah, that starts chopping down fools, and
Oh, boy. Guys,
Yeah.
we need more. We need better NPCs. What's going on?
What do you mean? The NPC just did 21 damage.
I was
Good
being
NPC.
sarcastic.
Oh, right.
And I mean, hopefully that won't be an NPC. It's just Jack's not here today.
At least at the moment, it is.
I mean,
No, Jack usually is like
if
he's just
Tom
not. He's not on
hypothetically
Steam or
went AFK
Discord or
for Jaren,
anything.
would
So
be up- would
Which
be
is
up.
very sweet for Jack.
He's either here
exactly. So
or he's
It may be dead.
completely off the radar.
Okay, I guess now you roll your initiative, Tom.
Hey,
I roll.
6.
He rolled it. So is that 6 total?
Aha! I got better than you.
Good for you.
Jamie got a. Oh, it's this one. 10. So Jamie goes. So, Ian,
Ian,
Ian.
Jamie, Gwendolyn.
Why have you put Yar?
Because Jurgen begins with a J as
Right.
well.
And
Jurgen had a crossbow.
Yeah, but I can't do that.
We also said that an OE would be acceptable. Didn't we?
Yeah. Oh, he is.
Hey. Hey, Dan.
Yeah,
It's Ian's go.
It is.
it is Ian's go. Ian's gonna do a shoot.
Do a shoot.
Do a shoot with a shotgun. Bless you, Chris.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
He's gonna get a 6.
Must be dusty in here.
Oh boy.
Got a lot.
And it's not him.
Our old luck is returning. Right. I shall repeat last round.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully get better rolls this time. Oh, I did.
I'll transfer my luck
Oh,
to
yes, that's what we want.
Please,
Right. So I got 23.
Yep.
Non-natural.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And then I get the next one gets a 14.
So here,
And the next one gets a natural one.
so that misses.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me cross out the ammo that I used on that.
Chris, I need a deck save.
A deck save, hooray!
Oh shit.
I'm
No.
gonna use the nice dice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that
Nice.
is 25.
Save.
Ollie.
21.
Cool. So, one of how much damage did you say again, Aaron?
25.
Cool. So you're firing into these people, and you step forward to try and push them back, and then you slip on a javelin,
Oh no.
and you just fire up, and it just shoots the kind of, because it's kind of an arch that Gwendolyn's on, and it just like destroys it, and the thing starts to crumble. And
Wait, did Aaron shoot Gwendolyn?
no, he shot the thing that she was standing on, but she managed to jump out of the way as the thing crumbled.
So Aaron's
So
collapsed part of the wall in front of the gate.
It's a powerful
Yeah,
thing.
I'm that
Nice
powerful.
one, Aaron.
it's a very
I
powerful.
did 25 damage, so.
Did the rocks
25
fall on
damage
any
from
enemies,
the rock.
hypothetically?
They did fall
No,
on a few.
No, the 25 damage was over 2 shots to the enemy crowd.
Oh,
I
it's the
didn't do the damage to the wall. I could roll that if you want.
Yes, let's see the damage to the wall.
Doesn't make any difference.
Rolls a 1.
8, it's 8.
Oh, okay.
I can't roll a 1. The minimum damage it can do is 2.
The wall dies.
Once HP is dropped to 0.
It's like Total War.
To be fair, objects do have health in this, so
Yeah.
technically. Depending on the material and whatnot.
Oh, excuse me, dearie me. That wasn't very refined.
Next up is the esteemed Gwendolyn.
Yes.
Oh, did you do Jamie then?
I was looking at the old one, my mistake.
Ah,
You fool!
You fool!
So, yeah, Jamie.
He's
So
not
the
here.
turret's going to shoot 1 time this time.
Oh no.
It's an 8 plus
4. It's 4.
4. So it still hits.
Oh, hey!
10 more points of damage.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Dan, your single shotgun is rubbish. It's not. You have exactly the same max damage as the turret, but
Wow.
that
he's going to charge in with his halberd, which may achieve, and it might be a questionable decision. That's 14, which is enough to hit. Dealing 8 points of damage. So yeah, just charges in and starts cutting at them. Ow, it is done.
Yay!
Yay!
Time to shoot a hand cannon into the cloud and see if I can actually hit something this time.
Oh, Ollie, you missed out Taquan on your newest list.
Oh shoot.
But it's fine because now you can make Jorgen's name right.
That's right.
You can put J-O-E.
No,
Yeah.
J is fine because it's
No.
It's the O with a line or O-E.
Yeah.
Can't just put the O.
it's just shortened, so if it's OE, it doesn't matter.
No.
That's where you were wrong, Ollie.
I'm sure this is riveting to the people viewing.
Go GT.
People viewing.
I mean,
I'm enjoying
these
this
videos.
quite a
These
lot.
videos do have more than one view.
Yeah, the people do watch them.
I'm gonna roll now, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll my not bad dice.
Mm-hmm.
You got to check the retention. How far
Natural
people
one in.
make it into the video.
Hey guys,
Well,
we
it did have a 1 in it, Dan.
did get 19 views
21.
on the,
In fact,
on
it had
the
two
first
ones in
episode of this.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
111.
Is that 11 total?
So that's a 14 total.
Okay, so that's a hit.
Yeah,
Oh.
D12 plus 1. Where's my D12? Oh god, that's a D12.
Just roll a d4 3 times.
7 damage.
Cool.
1 less ammo.
Yeah, so you just shoot down and just shoot someone basically.
Just gonna
Do a shoot.
do a shoot.
Do it.
Do a barrel roll.
Okay.
Don't be crude, Chris.
Okay, I'm sorry.
The cruise.
Taquan. Someone roll for Taquan. Just
I'll
shoot.
do it. Sure.
Cool.
I did give Aaron my luck earlier, so
He
he
got.
Yeah, he needs it.
I rolled a 6.
Nice
Okay,
luck.
Aaron, what the hell?
that makes an 11, which is
You
one
must have
short.
passed on his luck.
Oh,
Or maybe
So-
luck just doesn't
oh
exist.
my god! So he's the powerful NPC instead of Jamie or the turret.
Oh, that's
Well, yeah, he's the
classic,
actual
isn't it?
NPC, yeah.
We always have a powerful NPC.
He's not as powerful as Duval though.
Devolver's pretty good.
Tavar was... Yeah.
Yes, he one-shots the dragon.
No, you guys
Well,
had suffered up a bit
and he
first.
just like
He-
catapult slash spell. straight
No, I
into
think you mean
the
snake.
eyes. Oh, snake.
I thought that was the alarm bell for the city.
Could be any of them.
Do you guys want to make it out of this alive? Or...
I'm sorry. Okay.
It is now Jurgen.
It is Jurgen. Ah, cool.
That's all he has to say.
Jurgen is going. Oh, cool. End turn. Jurgen is going
He
to
says, "Oh, cool."
pull out his hand crossbow.
Okay.
Cool.
Is that an action or is it?
No, that's a free action as far as I'm
Cool.
aware.
Oh, cool. And then he will fire rapidly. Because it's an ability called Rapid Fire,
Right.
which
How rapidly can you fire a hand crossbow?
yeah,
I mean, he only has one hand for it. How is he reloading it?
a bonus action for 2 shots. So
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
They have a clip.
I'm sorry.
They have a clip.
Do they?
Yeah.
A plip?
A
Oh.
clip.
They have
Oh,
a
a
clip.
clip.
Guys, listen, Jesus.
They have 4 in a clip. You have 12 total. I changed it.
So I'm assuming I don't get advantage with this.
No.
Good. I don't want to.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't because you're point
Good.
blank. You'll be also point blank range with a ranged weapon.
But it's fine.
11 and 18 then. Go ahead.
Well, one's a miss, one's a hit.
Cool.
Ugh.
5 damage.
Oh, you hit them.
Oh no!
Ollie!
Right. So let's go with
There was
these
no need.
Okay.
push pull boys.
Push pull time. So, Aaron,
Push pull.
roll d20.
I rolled a 10.
They rolled a 12, so they are
Oh.
pushing forward a bit.
Oh.
Dan,
I'm gonna roll a 15.
you roll 15, so it's
Oh.
still pretty tight.
No.
Tom,
I've been keeping track of this, Ollie.
someone coming towards you now.
Oh. I rolled a 7.
You don't have a part of the militia to push with, so.
They rolled a 3, so despite there being no militia, they're still failing. You're the turret, I guess. So.
The forearm, Jürgen.
Well, anyway, so.
And Chris,
Yeah. 12.
4, so you're still
Stay off
holding
my
the
stairs.
stairs.
So we're still doing okay.
You're still doing okay.
I mean, we're only slightly being pushed back.
We're only being pushed back in one area. So.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff.
And the area where we're being pushed back also has the best fighter. So
Are
that
they
shouldn't be too bad.
Are they still bloodied? Are they still blinded? Even so.
No, most of them who were blinded are either dead or now out of the blindingness.
Okay.
So yeah. The ranks are also falling a bit now of the javelins. It's more just fighting and stuff now. So yeah, that's nice. In other news,
Ian.
Ian.
Oh no, are we
Ian.
getting attacked? Are we getting attacked at all?
Oh yeah, you are.
Aaron, why?
I mean, I probably am. You're probably not.
Yeah, Aaron's. What's your AC, Aaron?
16.
Yeah, that's a miss. That one's a hit. And that one's a miss as well. So you do take 4 points of slashing damage from one guy.
Rip Godfrey twice over.
Jürgen's good. Jamie's good.
Wow.
Brendan's good for now.
That was very ominous.
So Ian's going to be attacked as well.
Oh.
What's
Oh yeah,
Ian's
because
AC?
you're the Stalemason. So that makes sense.
12.
Yeah. 12. Cool. Well, that guy missed. That guy hit. And that guy hit.
Oh.
No.
8 points of slashing damage.
I'd rather not, thank you.
That's no.
Okay, well then.
You can't just decide not to.
Force of will. 20 health.
20.
Yeah, that's what I've got left now.
You're doing alright.
A lot more health than Jamie.
How much health does Jamie have?
21 total
Well, then I've got less health than Jamie, haven't I?
at the moment, but you had like over 20.
Ah, I'm on 19.
Well, I'm doing better than you then.
So you're on a D10, so that is slightly worrying. Do you have the negative con?
That's
Tom?
not my maximum. That's just what I'm on now.
Yeah, remember he got mauled by
Oh
Team
yeah,
Rocket.
you got mauled, didn't you?
Team Rocket had a go at him.
Yeah.
No, I defeated them deftly.
Yeah, but they still attacked you.
Tis but a
I-
scratch.
Just a flesh wound. Anyway, so
So,
I'm just typing.
So
So
anyway,
Soho.
Is it not Ian's turn?
it would be
uh-oh.
if Death did not appear next to Gwendolyn on the stairs.
Teleports behind you when we assumed that.
Nothing personal, kid.
I mean, I can do that. I can do that though. I haven't.
Not yet, but later. Oh no, you can. You're level 3.
we
aren't you?
start level 3.
How has death appeared? Wait,
Is it literal death or is it a horseman?
Horseman
He's
death.
like,
Is he on the horse?
Oh, I see. I thought you meant the actual personification of death, and I'm like, whoa, okay. It's a bit much for level 3
the
part.
Grim Reaper.
The Grim Reaper
He's on the
himself has
horse.
Grey Star.
Oh,
So is he,
but-
wait,
Horseman
importantly
death.
though, is he still on his horse?
No.
Oh,
How would he get up the wall on a horse?
because he teleported Chris.
That's true.
Yeah, he appears behind you with a scythe. It's like,
Not one of the horsemen of death anymore.
Rip.
you need to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Hooray!
Come on, Chris, obliterate him.
Dodge so hard he dies.
Saving throw. So that is a 17.
Which is enough.
Ooh.
You just hear one of the civilian militia.
Citizen
What?
militia.
Citizen militia just go, what the? And you just like, "Rah," and just duck as this huge scythe just goes shing over
Now
your
you're
head.
even.
Oh, he's actually got a scythe as well. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay.
How would he use that from horseback?
Man.
With his hand.
I imagine
No,
that'd be quite
scythes
easy
are
for
specific weapons for horseback.
Are
Yeah.
they?
Yes.
Scythes are farming implements.
No, as in a war
A
scythe.
war scythe,
Oh, okay, war
obviously.
scythe.
They are specifically for horseback.
I'm
I guess
impressed
that
by
makes
your
sense.
knowledge. I'm disappointed by the fact that my laptop.
Your laptop
Have
what?
a look at a war scythe. Oh, war scythe have a bit of a different angle and or blade shape than regular
Yeah.
scythes. So they have
They do.
blades on both top and bottom of the blade, so
Mm-hmm.
that they can actually like hit.
Yeah.
More you know.
And if you didn't figure out, it was Conquest who shot at
Not strife.
Gwendolyn. No, not Strife. Because Conquest traditionally has a longbow,
Oh,
and thus updated.
I mean, I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, normally there's 4, and they interchange everyone except War and Death normally.
No, Conquest is pretty substantial. It's pretty much the other one which changes.
I mean, I thought it was Famine and Pestilence with the other 2.
No.
Famine goes up and steals all Chris's food.
Oh, that's a big mistake.
Dex roll to keep your rations.
But yeah, it is now Ian's go. Death is
Ian's
here.
go. Ian
Death
will
has come
fire
upon
his
us.
shotgun once more.
I feel like the horsemen might have a personal grudge against me. That's 2 of them that have gone for me.
No, don't worry, Chris. I shall come up to save you.
Maybe it's something to do with the fact you shot one of them.
I shall come up
I shot
and
near one of them.
I'll attempt to save you, Gwendolyn.
Yeah, and
Did
one of
Ian-
them
did Ian
skies
miss?
into the air near you.
Dan.
I know, I'm rolling. 10.
That's not a hit.
Right then.
Caps. Death
All right.
appears.
So, why is it my go now?
Yeah, you see death, and you're like, oh shoot.
Oh shoot! I better go and save Gwendolyn from death. So what I shall do is I shall use Blink.
Yeah.
I'll actually, you know what? No, I'm also using Action Surge.
Cool.
Yes! I shall blink up and do... Does blinking... What am I allowed to do full auto on the blink attack? Or not?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's reasonable. So I'm going to blink attack up there, shoot him once, and then do full auto. My action surge attack.
Do you have enough bullets for that?
Yes, just about. I have 2 shots left after I've done this. Right, so that's 4 rolls. I get to... Okay, the first one missed. The second one... 15? Probably not.
No.
Okay. I can imagine this is going badly. Oh, that's another 15. I got nat 20 on that one.
That's a hit.
So that's pretty good. And then the other one missed. So everything managed to miss. Oh, I had advantage on the first one, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, I got... Okay, that one hit then, because I got a 19 on that one. So.
Okay, you've got a hit and a hit and a crit.
Ah, but the first one, the hit also has crit, because that ability, if hit, crit.
So you've got 2 crits,
I got
nice.
2 crits, yes. Do I roll and then double it, or do twice as many rolls?
Roll and then double it.
Okay. Oh, shit. Right, well, this isn't going particularly well so far, but it's alright. I'll bring it back, guys. 28.
Oh,
I thought you
Nice.
said it wasn't going so well.
No, because
I mean, it could have gone a lot better.
last time I did, yeah, no, exactly. Remember, I did 25 when I had 3 shots that didn't crit. So
That
was that
pretty-
3 shots? No, that was 2 shots. When I got
Yeah,
2 shots
two
that didn't
shots.
crit, I've done 3 more damage when they both crit. So
Sounds pretty bad, really. But hey,
I got a 1 and a 2 on 2.
At least you
dice,
didn't miss twice.
so that is true.
it's
Or
true.
I did miss twice. I hit twice and missed twice.
Oh, well.
So far, I've got 50% accuracy ratio with this, or in this turn anyway. So there you
So
go.
you just. Oh my god! It's not sound
so
like a bell or a snake or a...
he teleported to do a sneak attack on Chris, and I teleported to do a sneak attack on him.
You did.
It was a double a mile motion.
It's like a mile. Yeah. Yeah. So that happens. Next up is Jamie, who is still outside. Turret still firing. Unfortunately, it doesn't do that much this turn. That means it misses. Jamie's going to take another swing with weapon, which is a hit, which does damage. Another 11 points of damage. 2 varying enemies that are around. Next up is Gwendolyn. Death is here.
Yeah, Chris, what you gonna do?
Well, I mean, he may be death, but can he handle a hand cannon in the face?
I don't think so.
Does he
Try it.
bleed?
Can you
Let's
deliver on a hand cannon in the face?
Let's just see, shall we?
Imagine if it's no.
Wait, no, probably not. It's probably a miss.
Have you gone?
I rolled, and that was a 12.
No.
That was range 12, and he's being flanked.
He's being flanked. That is
Death
true.
cannot be flanked.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's fair enough. He's a boss.
So now down.
Shura's like, ha ha! And as you go to fire, the scythe just knocks your gun out of the way. Just,
Out of the way.
Suddenly
Just
I'm
out
getting
of the way,
flashbacks
not out of my
to
hand.
just
No, no,
out
you're-
your hand, and he doesn't kill your scythe, sword, it's gun. But he just knocks it out.
We're having like a sword lock, but I've got a pistol in my hand. He's got a massive scythe. Just,
I mean, the barrel on the pistol is pretty big.
He's a very cautious man, Death.
Well, it's because it's got 7 barrels.
Exactly.
7?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, deception shooter, pen shooter, and try shooter, I can accept being revolver style, but also
Yes.
having multiple barrels.
How would that work?
It's up to the owner.
I think my one's just going to have 7.
Well, just imagine a revolver, but each of the chambers in the revolver bit are pistol.
Yeah, I don't like the look of that. It's just going to have 1 barrel, I think.
Okay.
You
I
can have one big barrel with a load of small barrels inside it.
No. Okay. Anyway, so
Well, that was an actual design that was used. so-
now it's T.
Mm-hmm.
Big T.
Okay.
Big Tom.
Big Tom, yeah.
Big Tom
Big
has
Tom.
traveled
Well, natural
dimensions
one.
to save us.
A natural 1 on.
Oh,
Who does he kill? He fires into the militia.
Yeah, he shoots a
Get some Doom points.
No, that we're not doing.
he's just trying to fight, you know.
Get some doom points and Gloom will miss a spear.
When someone runs one of the citizen militia just like completely freaks out, loses it, and runs past him, and they get shotgunned because he went the wrong way, and you know. He just ran towards them because he was panicking.
He did an XCOM. He did an XCOM fear where he gets afraid and then runs into the line of fire.
Yeah.
Oh god, XCOM fear. God damn it.
Basically.
At least he didn't attack any of us.
I've had memories of XCOM fear.
And this is the
Oh boy. Now it's Joe.
one of the first big death things that has happened really for the militia, so they have been shocked now. And so when you roll your d20s this time, you're at -1.
Oh.
Like, death, no. And also death. Actually,
no.
also death is here, so you get -2.
Oh no.
God.
Wait, so in total a -2?
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Okay, now it is
It's Jurgen.
Jurgen.
Ah,
Jurgen Volume.
I shall swipe at these fellows.
I'm sure you will.
Crap. Oh, wait. Yeah, natural 20.
Ah,
Oh! Yes, Tom. Cleave them in twain.
I shall. They shall not survive this encounter.
I might almost.
Someone in this encounter shall die.
And it won't be me, maybe.
Ah.
14 damage.
nice. So yeah, you do cut a guy in two and stab another guy as well. So it's going well
Yay.
so far. A few guys out here who do not know the death is here.
Unfortunately, now it's the enemy's go.
Rolling time. So,
Oh boy, -2. Oh,
so Aaron, go.
14, including the minus.
Okay, they only got a 10, so you actually start to push back a little bit.
Even though I'm not there.
Even though you're not there, but your people do.
Yeah. Now that I'm not there, we started to push forward again.
Yeah. They were hanging back because you were very, like, all over the place.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
I did shoot the ceiling.
Do
so.
a roll. Oh
And-
god, why does it always?
Scared of a dice.
It is a 10, including the -1.
Okay, they got a
Minus
12.
two.
It's -2.
Oh, -2. Then it is a 9.
They got a 12, so they're starting to push you back.
Oh.
Okay, Tom.
Yes. Do I still get the -2 as well?
No, because there's no one else there to affect, so you're just rolling a d10. They're 20.
9.
9, they get 11, so they are actually
Damn
it's
it.
time to overrun you. And Chris.
Mm-hmm.
D10.
D10.
D20.
20.
D20.
D20.
You're rolling for the soldiers, boy.
This one.
220, right?
Oh, you know we get that -2,
Yeah.
but that's a non-natural 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
your guys will die.
The stairs are now
You've not
completely
actually
covered in
got that many
swordsmen.
guys. So you've now got enemy swordsmen coming up the stairs and death behind you.
Death.
It's not okay.
Enemies to the
Remember
north.
Hamish.
Enemies to the south.
Yeah, so enemies everywhere now for you. And now they attack.
Where did I write down my blink points? Okay, there we go.
Good job, Chris. Now they can't run away from you.
So, however, as you're on the stairs, only one of them can actually hit you. But I think an 18 does.
Yeah, no, probably.
Chris,
Mm-hmm.
your AC.
11.
Oh, yeah, so that does it. So you take 4 points of slashing damage.
That's not too bad.
Why do they always do 4 or a multiple of 4?
They don't.
It's just a quirk of Ollie's rolling.
Almost bloodied, guys. Almost.
What's
I
your
think
AC,
you had
Tom?
like 30 health.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much damage have you taken?
Well, probably probably just over 15.
12.
Oh. It's not quite
Why just over when I said I'm almost bloodied?
because you said you were like 34 health.
No,
Yes.
30.
I was
Tom,
30.
what's your
Oh,
AC?
okay.
Sorry?
What's your AC?
16.
Okay, so that guy miss. That guy hit. That's off the
Oh boy,
table.
death might be going for me this turn.
That one misses.
I've saved you, Chris.
Thank you.
I
Girl
guess.
power.
Girl power.
So you take 13 more points of slashing damage.
Oh, Tom, no!
Sorry?
We don't have a healer, do we?
13. No, we don't.
No.
How much?
You don't have a
13.
13.
I'm
1-3.
okay.
Just
He's still conscious.
Of course. Nothing but a scratch.
It's not a flesh wound.
Oh, God.
This can only go well.
What do you mean? I'm going to take out death, Chris. It's fine.
I'm going to kill death.
Yes. Well, he's not the actual death.
Feel about the consequences of your actions, Aaron.
It's not going to be. No, I'm not killing the concept of this.
If you kill death,
We've
then we
established.
can't kill the other horse.
We've already established that this is not the actual personification of death, because if it was, killing him would be impossible, because that would be a paradox.
That would be a bit weird.
You kill death. The death of death is the last death there will ever death.
I mean, my favorite Horseman of the Apocalypse, looking them up, is Civil War, which is apparently one of them and occasionally rarely pops up.
Is this War's brother?
Yeah, it's just war.
What about Antichrist? That was a fun one that I saw pop up.
The
That's-
Antichrist
In
is
any
not.
case,
We
alright,
have to
so
fight him, because that might be
Ollie,
difficult.
what does Death
No.
do?
So death kills you, Aaron. I'm joking.
Touches you with a
I
pointy
use
finger.
Blink to dodge his kill.
Yes, no. What he does is
Cast death word, power word kill.
That
No.
would kill me immediately, yeah.
it would, but no. He does a spinning scythe attack, which attacks both of you simultaneously.
What does he roll for that?
Let's find out. He rolls to hit Chris a 7 plus 4, which is an 11.
Oh.
We established that we did it in the player's benefit in cases of that
Yeah, so you're okay.
quite a while ago.
And to hit Aaron, that's even worse. So it's all good. Second spin.
Oh, okay. You're gonna die, Chris. I'm sorry.
That's on your 2 for Chris.
Oh boy, this is gonna be good.
So that's a 15. To hit
That's
Aaron.
exactly that. Oh, 16. My AC 16. It's
Your
okay,
AC
boys.
16. So the third spin.
Ollie, you're just trying to kill.
I'm going to do this
not.
until somebody gets a hit.
That's a natural 20 on Chris.
And non-natural.
Yeah, and that still misses
I think that was
Aaron.
non-natural. But
Oh
still,
my god, Chris, you're gonna fucking die.
So Chris, you take 2 points of slashing damage.
Right, and then fourth spin.
No, there's no fourth spin, there's 2 spins. But it's just meant to be like each turn does small damage, but like over all of them it does a lot.
Oh, I
But-
see.
Or in this case, it does a tiny bit of damage to one person. You're
It
still
would
not
be
bloodied.
badly. Yeah, it would very badly. So that's good. So then for Death's second move,
Oh, second move.
Nice.
Right, okay.
Ollie's just doesn't want us to kill this guy immediately.
no, I was joking. There was a second move, and you won't, so it's all good.
Okay. Cool.
Second
I-
round,
I-
7
I
options.
No, you couldn't.
If I crit all 3 of my things,
You still wouldn't.
if I stayed here long enough,
If you stayed too long enough, you would die.
that's probably true.
If you had
I
more
I
hit
wonder
points,
at what
maybe you
point we're
would.
going to decide to just run away from death.
Never.
Yeah, no, we'll stand and fight.
I really want to. Now that we've got swordsmen coming up the stairs, I really want to see if I can ride one of their shields down.
No, we're not. You're not doing that. Who says they
Yeah,
can have
but you'll
shields?
just like die.
You'll just die. You're already pretty close to death. You're already bloodied, Chris.
I'm not
You're
bloodied.
not quite. You're not quite. You're 1 point away from being bloodied.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
So at this point, that Conquest jumps up onto the wall with his rifle
Of course he does.
and
I
aims
like
down
the Conquest at the right.
Oh,
and
my one
fires.
finger. I thought you said he had a bow.
No,
No.
it's just usually
This is a
deflected.
modern.
All right. I mean,
The
we
rifle bow.
still have bows.
He's the Renaissance man, or later
Bowcaster.
Renaissance. Who's he shooting?
Okay,
Me,
so that
obviously.
is not gonna hit. It wasn't shooting at you actually.
No?
It was shooting at Dan, but it
Oh.
rolled a 3 with his first shot, so he missed.
Nice.
That's right.
And his second shot is a 14.
I'm gonna do a dodge.
Cool. Roll me the d20.
I'll roll the d20. Watch me get a 1.
You do not want a 1.
I got a 12, which is.
I think that's enough.
I think that is enough. Yes, that is enough.
So yeah, your Dexter and Sixth Sense tingles, and you see this.
I think it's more that I heard the first shot hit in my vicinity.
Yeah, that's also true. This white armor-clad, 7-foot tall guy with this huge rifle, and it's, yeah, the first bullet kind of, and you look, and he fires at you again. You're just like, and it just
Nice.
past you. Yeah, you did a cool thing.
Yeah,
Woo.
about time after I've missed so horrifically.
Yeah. So, next up is Ian, actually. So, do what you want now, Ian.
I'm gonna do punches.
Do-
Whoa, why did you like...
Just go for it, Dan. It's okay.
I am gonna make the bonus action a punch as well.
Yep, so 2 punches.
Unless, actually, come to think of it, unless the Steam Blast will affect everyone in the Horde.
I mean, it pretty much will affect like all the ones in your vicinity. But it's up to you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do a steam blast on them and a punchy man punch. I don't get advantage when I'm attacking, do I?
No.
I got a
How would
3.
you?
What does Steam Blast give you?
Steam blast is they have to make a dex saving throw, and if they fail, then all attacks advantage on them, and they get a disadvantage in all checks and attacks.
Okay, well they failed it.
Oh,
So you have advantage.
I get retroactive advantage. Nice. Haha. 9. Ollie?
By Chris. Like,
Yep. Sorry. What?
9.
To hit?
Is it hit?
No. I was asking. Is that to hit
Yeah, to hit.
with advantage?
I rolled a 2. I rolled a 2 the first time,
Oh no.
then I rolled a 9.
You've no modifier.
Well, I can check, but I don't think I do.
What's your dexterity modifier?
Bugger. It's +1, and I have advantage in dex checks.
Dan, also, no, that's not a check.
It's not a
But
check,
Dan,
no.
are you also not
Yeah,
adding
he's
your
got
proficiency bonus
proficiency,
as well?
so he's got
Bother.
+3.
Oh my goodness, I am just... Oh,
12.
I am frustrated.
Okay, 12. So that's a hit.
Yay! That might explain why my shotgunning wasn't doing great. One day I'll remember proficiency, but I forget it.
I am very upset now.
I'm reasonably certain I've forgotten it every time we ever play.
No, every time I have been with you playing, you've forgotten it.
Well, it's gauntlets is 1d4 plus
if you
3
just like
damage.
write down
+1, I think.
your bonus that you
No,
get.
because I have +2 additional damage on strength weapons.
You do, which includes gauntlets, so it's
Yeah.
+3.
I know. That's why I said it.
That makes sense.
4 +3, 5, 6, 7.
Nice.
It's not really that nice.
I mean, you know, so you're like.
Right, you know what? I'm going to put a post-it on the center of my laptop screen that says proficiency.
I
Okay.
don't think that'll be enough, Dan.
I don't think it'll help, but sure, if you want to. Can I use my blink for things other than described, as long as it would still be a teleport type thing?
Well, let me know what it is, and I'll decide.
Could I just grab Chris and try and teleport away? Or do I have to be dodging an attack to do that?
You can move pretty much fine. You can't blink people.
Oh, okay.
I like the idea that you would like grab them by like the scruff of their shirt and like pull them and then just teleport and they fall over backwards.
Yeah, that's still.
Okay, maybe I'm not going to do that.
Or not yet, anyway, because we've not figured out later levels. But you know.
It's like
Okay.
prank. You thought I was saving you, but I was actually just knocking you over.
Well,
Oh, my leg! Oh, I shouldn't have kicked that by accident.
okay. So what I shall.
Good old Dan.
Okay.
Oh,
So
that's incredibly painful.
I shall put away. Oh no! You know what I'm going to do? I shall. Can I take out my hammer and put away my gun?
If you want to take out hammer and put away your gun, that's going to take you an action. If you just want to like chuck down your gun and put out your hammer,
I'm not chucking down my gun.
Yeah,
That would be a silly move.
It goes off and shoots you in the leg.
Yeah.
I shall swap.
Okay, so that's an action.
Yep.
Cool. Next up
James.
is Jamie. Jamie. Turret's still firing.
Is it how many shots has it had?
8. And it's had, this is its 5th. That's a hit. It does 9 damage. Jamie's going to swing with the halberd. It's a 12, that's a hit.
No.
That's 8 damage. So they're still attacking stuff.
Another multiple of 4.
Unfortunately, directly after I said that, Ollie, seemingly desperate to prove me wrong, rolled a 13 on Tom.
Yeah.
Uh,
Next up is Gwendolyn.
Yay, Gwendolyn. Oh god, how the hell am I going to get out of this mess?
You could
kill
jump.
death.
You could jump off the thing.
You're not that high up.
Did I jump onto a house?
No.
I think that's my plan. I've got to think. There's death behind me.
Yep.
The stairs have got people on them. Assuming that means the bottom of the stairs also surrounded by people.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
probably. Chris.
I'm trying to think. If I just jump down, death's gonna follow me. I'm gonna try and move away from the steps somewhat, and then take a pot shot at death again.
Move away from the steps.
If I move away from the steps and death,
But you were on the steps.
was I? Oh, I thought I was on the wall next to the steps.
No, you were on the
You were
steps.
shooting down, remember?
Because you had to jump onto the steps because Aaron shot the wall.
Yeah, no, then let's jump off one side. I
Okay.
can manage that. I'm a strong woman.
Okay, make me an
Acrobatics.
athletics. Do you have acrobatics?
No, I have neither.
Okay, athletics then.
History.
Strength, Chris, yeah.
17.
Okay, so yeah, you managed to jump. You kind of jump, duck and roll, and get off the thing. Okay,
Hooray.
woo.
Now we can have a look and see what Death is doing now that he's me do that.
Death. He kind of looks at you for a moment, then turns to face Alma.
Cool.
Oh,
What do I
no,
do? I still get an attack?
I'm going
Huh?
to be
Do I
screwed.
still get an attack after that jump?
No, you do not.
To be honest, though, for someone who likes fighting, going down with death is probably...
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, for such a
It's an honourable
murder
activity.
addict.
It's true, but if we're not going to win the fight, then it's not. I won't be able to kill more people. It's not that I don't like honor. Isn't a thing I care about.
No, but it seems like that's the fight that you would...
Yeah, well, the woman.
Be looking
It's
for.
interesting that the woman who lives for death will be taken down by death.
Yeah, no, I don't like. Plus, this isn't like the actual personification of death. This is a pretender.
Well, then you just got to triumph.
I don't think I will, Dan. Don't try and make me kill myself. Like, come on, Dan.
Because you're tempting him.
I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, no, Dan, you've got to stay behind with these people until the very end.
I thought you were.
I was not saying that at all.
To Quan, missus, it is now the go of yoga.
And Quan's useless. Why did we bring him?
He's your bloody.
He's
Oh,
your
man.
friend.
That doesn't mean he's not useless.
Yeah, but you're the one that brought him.
Tuquan
It's
followed
your
me.
turn.
Ah, let's go. I missed.
Yeah, thought he might have done.
Remember proficiency.
Yeah, I always remember the proficiency, Dan.
I mean,
I'm not a scrub.
it's a good point.
That hurts.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not untrue.
It still hurts.
And I also remembered advantage and still missed. So, great.
Good job. So, yoga, missus.
I shall cleave you in twain. Damn it.
Next up is the enemies.
I shall cleave the air in twain.
So, another roll set. Aaron, oh, you're -3 now because conquest.
Oh shit. Oh god. Okay, well that's a 2.
Okay,
I mean, oh no.
it's starting to push you back.
I suspected that this would be the case.
Dan,
I will. Oh, that's a D10. That's maybe not what I want to roll. I got a 16.
-3.
13.
They got a 16, so they're pushing you back as well.
Oh no.
Chris,
Can I?
you are now on the ground, but
Can I ask for a link for the stream quickly?
we're going to be finished quite soon.
Can we still?
Chris.
Roll
You're going
me
to
a
do this do it
D20.
before the stream.
Yeah.
I shall roll that
please
d20
do.
though. Oh dear, that's a 5.
That's a 2, I think you mean.
4.
3. Or is it a 2 now? Because Conquest is there as well.
Yeah.
Is the link for the stream not in the Skype, Chris?
No, that's for the.
Oh,
That's if they want to
Hangout.
join the hangout.
Okay. Let's
They do
see.
not. So they got a 2.
I guess I'll try and find it myself then.
I put it in the chat.
Or you
Oh,
could.
did you? Which chat?
No, you
The
can
link
see
to
the
the-
chat
If you
Oh,
if you were
yes.
paying
Ah.
attention, you could look at it.
instead of
Wow.
looking at the other screen.
Why do you even have 2 screens?
Well, one of them's a laptop and one of them's a.
PC. Anyway,
Anywho.
so they're not actually running Chris yet, but he has only just appeared there because
This isn't
she
gonna go
jumped
very well.
off. And Tom, D20, just standard.
So -3, right?
No, not for you because there's
Oh,
no
yeah.
one else there.
4.
They've got a 6,
Oh,
so
boy.
they are just about pushing you back.
This really isn't going well, guys.
We need another rallying
What tips
cry.
you off, Chris?
Perhaps we could beat a
The,
hasty
the very soon death you're going to experience.
Okay,
So-
good grammar.
This may be the end of the citizens militia.
No,
Citizens will never die.
We need another rallying cry, guys.
Even if it all falls here, we shall reconstitute it elsewhere.
So Tom, you take another 8 points of slashing
That
damage.
is too much. Reroll.
Dan, what's your IC again?
12.
Okay, so only one of them hits you. You take 7 points of slashing damage.
boy.
At least I did succeed my first death save.
That's oh okay.
oh my god, Tom,
Unless I can use dodge bullet.
don't worry, Jamie will save you.
No, it says the sword. So okay, so you actually miss Chris.
Yeah, boy.
Gwyn.
You lucky boy.
Girl.
Mm.
Aaron, none of them actually attacking
Oh,
you, but then there was death and conquest still there. So
You
Death
know.
and Conquest.
No, Conquest was shooting at me.
yeah, I mean conquest might not shoot at Aaron, but conquest is like pretty close.
Oh, you could flip a coin.
Yeah, you will see. But anyway, so death.
Oh no.
That's a 7, so that does not hit. That one's a 6, so that does
Cursed
not hit.
dice.
Oh my god.
And that is a 5, so that does not hit either. So we're
Oh my
going
God.
down in the numbers. It's because I'm using a hero's dice for villain stuff.
Oh, obviously.
You figured it out.
It's silly, but it does seem to be how it happens sometimes. Conquest.
It's true, because whenever Ollie uses the villain dice, he crits on me all the time.
Exactly.
It hasn't been one per session so far, so I'm getting worried.
So Conquest is not shooting at Dan. It is actually just shooting civilians left
Oh.
and right.
Citizens militia.
Dan,
Citizens militia,
Dan,
they are
you're
falling.
protecting people.
I sense we may beat a hasty retreat.
Nah, I mean, actually, you know what? Yeah, I agree.
Oh, it's time to. Yeah, okay. Who's going to call the retreat?
The citizens militia shall be led out.
No, they won't be let out. We will tell them to run away.
An orderly retreat. They are oh.
Some of them have already started running, and you're just kind of like, go.
Morale's
run.
probably pretty low since death at the scene.
Yeah.
And conquest. How many horsemen were there again?
7.
7.
Oh,
Yeah.
7. Yes. Whoops.
So civil war might be one of them yet.
Maybe.
No, we went through them last time.
Yeah, last time. I don't remember.
Death, war, conquest, pestilence, famine,
Death,
Sure, it was.
strife,
And
Strife,
Fury.
fury. There we go.
It's pestilence / plague.
Oh yeah. So we even took a couple from the Darksiders game
We did.
because they apparently forgot conquest and pestilence.
And whatever the other one is, yeah.
Yeah, no. Normally it's like
It's war and death every time.
Yeah, war and death every time. In the original one,
They're the fun ones.
war. It's conquest is also in it, and I think famine is in it because
Yeah.
Do you remember in Mort? There were
Yes.
6 horsemen of the apocalypse. There were the 4 main horsemen, and then 2 people they found in a bar.
Yeah.
okay.
I'd love to practice it. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, you guys start to retreat.
Yes, we do.
And yeah, the people start to flood in
I
behind you.
agree. I shall also retreat from my position between death and conquest.
Out of curiosity, did you remember to do the Steam Blast disadvantage?
Yes, I did.
Good.
Well, I mean, death and conquest wouldn't have got it, and you know.
Do we have any
Meanwhile-
way of stopping the red vance behind us?
Meanwhile, Jamie picks up your gun
What
Oh,
was my phone doing? Jesus Christ.
and leaves the turret to keep firing while
What do you mean? I thought it could only fire 8 shots.
well, again it's 8
And it
shots.
had only fired 6, hadn't it?
I thought-
It had fired 5. It's got 3 more.
Oh right. Oh.
3 more burstings.
Yeah, we haven't
No,
actually
no.
been here for that many turns, have we?
No, you've not. So she's just leaving it and running because you're
We essentially
unconscious.
managed to hold out for about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But they were a heroic 30
Because
seconds.
that's how D&D turns work.
Yeah. So Jurgen's being carried away by the
Jamie.
Think of how
strength
many
Jamie,
people
but you know it's fine.
30 seconds.
Jürgen's small. Is Jürgen small?
Apparently, well, I mean, I would have managed quite a
Fairly
lot
small, I
because
think.
I did quite a lot of damage that one turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys run. You leave. Like if you look at the amount of bodies that are there,
Yeah.
you were heavily defeating.
For whatever reason, it took them 3 years to recover enough to attack this town. Like, we probably delayed
They
their
might
next...
have been raiding.
They're raiding other places.
They were
Like,
just taking a very long time to
Yeah,
lose
me
that
killing
whole
those
village.
4 soldiers, like Baylor Bay killing those 4 soldiers, probably wasn't a massive hit.
No, you don't understand, mate. Their recruitment process is very stringent.
Make
But
sure to
yeah,
reclaim
so
all of their soldiers after each battle.
Christ, why is my phone so loud?
I don't know, Dan.
Oh, he's one at the door.
But yeah, so as you guys retreat through the city, and the soldiers of the 7 Horsemen follow, we shall leave the session there.
oh no.
Right.
So yeah, that was session 1/2
Classically, you know,
of the Horsemen's
Hereford
Reckoning.
citizens, militia, go!
Not much reckoning has been done yet, but
we end the
I
session.
don't know, Aaron,
I'm
shot someone in the face a lot.
this is true.
I did do a bit of damage to death. I did like 28 damage. To
Yeah,
it.
you did shoot death.
I missed a lot of shots.
We may have been decisively defeated, but we killed more people this time than we did last time, I'd wager.
Yeah, probably.
Yes,
And
I
like-
did.
In like 5 cities, we might actually be able to
I
blunt
feel
their
like
attack.
this. I feel like this was more a power trip than anything. Because we were like, haha, we're finally good. Oh no, never mind. Let's leave.
Yeah.
Bye.
But yeah, so
again.
next Wednesday potentially, next session. Otherwise, at some other point.
At this
Thanks for
point,
watching.
we got the longest Wednesday streak.
We have
Whatever
this
we
is
ever
the
had.
4th Wednesday, so we've done a month.
Longest Wednesday streak of anyone that we haven't done at Ollie's house.
Yes.
Doing so well.
Right,
Alright.
okay.
Good night to our 2
goodbye.
viewers.
Goodbye, viewers.
Goodbye.
Says
Goodbye.
1, but sure. Bye.
I will miss you.